I think we're good. Have at it.
They've got audio of that burger bite right there.
Oh yeah, I heard it loud and clear.
The new smoky bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's.
Brought to you by Wendy's. Yep.
Nice.
Fresh, never frozen.
Long live
I
bacon.
don't know if I buy that at all.
I don't know.
Like,
But it has convinced me to buy a couple of their burgers.
it's like never ever been frozen. How do they transport this?
I would feel more comfortable if it was
I
frozen.
mean, if it were refrigerated.
Yeah, I think they refrigerate it.
Yeah. And
I mean, they can only hold it for a couple days.
Yeah, it's just no good.
well, but in sealing, it's very important too. Then it won't. It takes a long time to oxidize.
I
It's like-
suppose
I
so.
don't know if it's an oxidation process I'm worried about.
yeah.
Well, the rotting is.
The bacteria. Yeah.
I mean, when you get meat from a grocery store, like lasts like 5 days. Or longer sometimes. I don't know when I get it.
I guess.
I mean, as a
Like
person,
they have it fully packaged by the time it still has like 4 or 5 days left. 4
Yeah,
days.
but you trust Wendy's as much as a grocery store? You place a lot of trust
trust the grocery store.
in that Wendy chick. I think we should begin.
Okay.
Debating Wendy's.
So it's been a little bit, but from last we left off, you guys started in the refugee encampment, looking back on the city of Adine, where fires were blazing from different parts of the city. You traveled to the fishing village of Klask, and met with an indifferent and rather bizarre former cultist, Corluck, who gave you a lot of information regarding the plan of the followers of Corluck, and also the horrifying physical manifestations of his power, the areas in rule where his influence is bleeding over. Described to you was essentially a large pentagonal shape carved throughout the land itself, and at the pinnacle of each point there stands a flesh spire, you being very near to one, a little north of you in the Shield Mountains. There was a location given to you as the information through the cultists, so hopefully it proves reliable. And you're just beginning your ascent. You're at the foot of the Shield Mountains right now. No civilization really around you. That annihilated fishing village being the closest one. And I believe it's just the three of you now, having dismissed, parted ways from good old Kren and the ladies. Or no, you still have the ladies with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We sent Kren with some.
Kren with the merchant and the boy. Okay, yeah, that's right.
The boy.
Okay. So you're in the Shield Mountains, and well, finding the mountain range was not too difficult, but you do not yet have visual confirmation of any flesh fire. Who will be your principal navigator?
By golly, I'll do it.
I saw the spire in my dreams, I say.
Oh yeah, oh shit.
So you will guide
Maybe
the
I
group?
will.
Okay.
I just
I agree with that, man.
what is required of me.
Boy, it's been a while. Let me see this. Just show me your character sheet quick. And I'll take a look at the book too. So I'll just pick your weakest stat. And
Like you want a pencil?
no, the book as well.
Like right now, it's like it crosses out again before.
It's like give me your food bag.
Get my phone, my napkin.
So you can
Hang on, that'll be $5.
Yeah, just give it here. Yep.
All of it.
Cabinet making. I forgot about. You got to make your casket.
Make a casket for the Plague Lord.
We'll get a perception. Let's see.
Could I get a boon for the vision?
Boon for the vision.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate?
The dream.
I saw it in my dream. I saw a vision of the spire.
Do you wish to draw upon that vision in guiding you?
Yes.
All right. You may make it with 2 boons.
Okay. And game 2
Things are gonna get
insanity.
real dark.
We'll see.
Things are gonna get real dark.
Of dark.
24.
Alright. You didn't add both numbers, did you? You
No.
took the higher number?
Mm-hmm.
There's, oh, well, that's excellent.
I didn't really need it.
Alright, roll a will with 1 bane.
Oh, that's
It's less than 10.
Okay, you gain 1 insanity.
Oh!
You tap into the vision, and it comes rushing back to you, far more profound and impressed upon your senses and memory than you wished. And you have trouble getting it out of your sight. Now you always see it on the horizon, and you take 1 insanity. So.
oh my god.
Okay.
Don't worry, I can cure that.
But you will certainly find it. It's just a matter of trekking the distance. So, you guys are going up into the mountains. I would like descriptions of what everyone is equipped in. What kind of clothes does your character have?
I have basic clothing.
Basic clothing.
Basic clothing!
Basic clothing all around.
Let me see here. I got a hoe.
Okay.
Oh my god, 2.
I have basic clothes and a cloak.
I think we're all just basic.
His cloak gives him a little bit of an edge.
I have a cloak as well.
Oh, okay.
An edge in what?
Combat. Exposure.
Oh.
I have something else. I have something else. I have something else.
Okay. So you're covering ground a bit more slowly here. You have to contend with the physical ascent into the mountains as well as looking for paths. Will not always be straightforward progress as you cover the distance. Let me find that table in here. I might need to go to the book. That might not be in my crib sheet here.
To help you scout, I could send you into the air.
To hell.
Well, I could do that too, if that's,
Well,
if that's what you want.
If anything, this man should be sent into the air.
Why?
He has visions of the.
You'll have all the visions you'll need.
Okay.
Luckily, consent is not required.
This is the year 782.
Yeah.
So you lead them towards the flesh spire, I presume.
Yep.
Okay. Strength challenge roll from everyone.
I will need a die.
3.
A d20 of sorts. Thank you, sir.
1 boon for your cloak.
10.
Okay.
5
Perfect
total.
10 out of 10.
12.
Okay, and I need you to roll for your 2 ladies as well.
Pluses, minuses.
Probably minuses, but we'll just go neutral right now.
I got a 16 and an 18.
Okay, they're doing
They're
fine.
already.
So Thomas was the only one who failed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even with that.
You're fatigued.
Most unfortunate.
Does that mean I attack with a bane or something?
Fatigued creature makes all attack and challenge rolls with 1 bane until your next extended rest.
I will spend a cure to remove fatigue.
Okay.
All
You're
right.
no longer fatigued.
Smart.
And
Can't have that.
okay,
I start
There's,
smoking tobacco.
there's about 2 hours of daylight left from this checkpoint. You wish to continue traveling?
Oh
yeah. Okay. You've made it over the first. You made it basically to the crest of the outer line of mountains, and now you can actually look a little bit into the valley of the Shield Mountains. See a lot more distance now that you're beyond this first line, and you see not far, rising on one of the lower foothills nestled in the mountains. There's a disgusting obelisk of flesh coming out of the very earth itself.
There it is.
From this distance, you guys can all just do a will check with 1 boon.
Let's see. I got exactly 2.
Okay.
I got 1 and 1.
We got
14.
17.
My roll.
17?
Mm-hmm.
14.
Okay. Phil, you take 2 insanity.
What did I start with?
You should be
7.
keeping track of it.
Okay, well I start with 0 as far as I know, so then I'm at 2.
Okay.
I don't know if you're starting with insanity or not, or how that
There's something in your very bones, looking up at this obelisk, that just gnaws away at you, that this is coming out of the earth, and you feel that the earth itself may already have been plagued by this very disease, just by looking at it. You can't shake the feeling. You've visions of your dwarven brethren sleeping peacefully underground, and big spores and polyps coming out of the walls and just like lunging at them. So that is, so you're disturbed. You're disturbed. All right.
by the blood.
But you guys are okay. You see it and you're like, oh, there it is.
Giant cock. The mountain cock. As it's known in the local regions.
It is haunting my dreams for
You are in
at
a
least one night now.
and again.
That's rough.
You're in a very desolate stretch of the open country. There's no settlements. You encountered no one on the road. It is now sundown. So you have maybe another hour and a half, 2 hours, if you wish to make a beeline for the flesh fire. But you would be traveling by night.
We should night as
That sounds terrible.
We don't know what's in that thing.
What do you think we're doing here?
Saving.
Because no one else will.
Okay.
We're here to climb Flesh Mountain.
Yes.
I mean, I can see fine in the dark. I don't know about.
As human as my mother was.
Half frog man.
I'm yeah, that's right. I can't see very well.
He will guide us.
I have no torches to assist with.
The blind,
I do
the
not need to
blind.
see to be drawn to that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Look for the silhouette.
maybe the genie can help us.
Mm.
He'll illuminate the path.
He'll illuminate our flesh.
Dick.
No. Genie's time will come.
Didn't that crazy man say that fire wouldn't work against the tower anyhow?
Yeah. Maybe we should hurry.
Okay. You're
We're
right.
losing daylight.
Well, the daylight is gone.
We're losing it!
We're losing burning nighttime.
Losing
like,
moonlight. Yeah.
like,
So the sun is below the horizon.
Yes,
It's dark.
It is now
Is it,
dusk.
you say it's raining?
No.
Oh, okay.
The exposure is just from the coldness of the elevation and the decreased oxygen.
The moon will guide us.
We have torches. And I'm sure there's some kind of flashlight in there.
Perfect.
well, if we're to be doing our duty, then we best be doing it now.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Guide us.
All right.
Dwarf.
No guidance necessary. It's just a matter of not falling to your death walking through the mountains at night.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a strength challenge roll and then agility with 1 bane for everyone.
First strength.
Yep.
7.
Ooh, that's not good.
14.
Unless I can trick it.
Trick the strength. What
You
is
can't trick nothing.
It's just any challenge roll.
4. No, I should have known.
Okay. So you two are both fatigued now.
I will spend a cure to make me not fatigued.
Okay. Now agility rolls. You will now have an extra bane,
Because you're fatigued.
and it's the baseline's 1 bane.
So 2 banes?
-2.
Okay.
Wow, positive
Alright.
2.
I'd like to use trickery to reduce the
I
pain.
think we're dead.
Yep. All right.
Like I can... Just nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
No, that's
-4.
less than nothing.
-4, I think.
-1.
We all rolled less than 3.
I've got positive 2. Positive 2.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah.
DK?
So, well,
God.
no, not necessarily.
Slide down.
But as you guys are beginning your descent to head over to the hill where you can see the spire, the very earth gives way beneath you, as if the land is conspiring to your doom, and you are all basically about to begin free fall, about a few hundred feet below. So, how do you react?
I can save me, and I can save one of you.
If I had a minute, I could construct something.
Basically, you were walking along like a narrow path of a mountain, and the ground beneath you might have been like a deposit from a previous avalanche or something, but it was false ground, and it literally gave way beneath you, and now you're about to go down the cliff face.
Is there like, so we're still like, there's like stuff within...
You could, yeah, like you might be able to grab on, but
you should both roll a d20
To do
and
what?
tell me who rolls higher.
I might be able to save myself with spider climb.
yeah, that's true.
He is a spider.
Okay,
So
all
you
right.
could save Dwarf.
I could. All right, I will bestow flight upon the dwarf,
Okay.
and then I will use shortcut to teleport myself to solid ground.
All right.
Actually, maybe Flying Dwarf could save me if I can't save.
You might.
But
All right. The ladies were at the rear, so they don't fall.
Good.
They did.
And your teleport requires line of sight.
I assume.
Yep. So just don't roll a 1. We'll do a d20 like fate.
2.
Okay, you're good. You're good. I'm a man of my word.
Good.
So okay. So you describe his flight ability for the dwarf.
He can fly at normal speed for 1 hour.
Okay.
That is the extent of the
So
description.
you find that you are in complete control of your fall.
Oh.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, it was a miracle. All right, you.
Beard of my father.
I would like
It's more difficult.
I would like to cast spider climb
Okay.
and
Grab on.
onto something.
Okay. Straight agility roll.
Straight. It's real straight.
Trickery.
Okay.
Oh!
Wait, but
I
you're
have-
fatigued,
I'm
though.
fatigued.
Yeah.
13.
Here you go.
Okay. You take 2 damage. Clinging on to the rock face is very jarring on like your wrists as you like stop your fall, and you've kind of scraped your skin a little bit along the rock surface, but you are stabilized and hanging on to the side of the mountain.
Alright.
So I think it's a simple matter for you then to just kind of climb back up.
I'll scurry up on.
Is everyone alive?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
I see that with my eyes.
Yes. You see that everyone's good. It's still quite dark, and you have a little bit of a ways to go, but
I fly
Yep.
over to them.
this angel.
Flying dwarf.
Say, Dwarf, you did not tell us you could fly.
I did not know I could.
It is
Was
a gift.
Orion like furtive about it? Like they just kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say it. You can fly now!
Or I guess I don't know how it's supposed to exactly work. It's like if it's like Expelliarmus,
No,
I don't know.
or if it's like I don't know.
I usually am pretty free with characters and imagining the fiction with that, how they like to see their
Or
characters.
if it's like
Unless I try some real tricky bullshit with a scion, then Sean pulls out some restrictions.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like you're
When I
doing
tried
all-
to do like influence that arena match and I was in the audience, I remember you were like, no, people are gonna notice this shit.
Yeah. All right.
Well, does one of you have to do anything with this?
It is a gift.
It is. It's quite the advantage, although humiliating.
Perhaps, but you are alive.
What would my father's father think of this?
I can take it away.
No. It's,
you could meet your father's father.
Yeah, right now.
it's
Shake
true.
his hand.
He would understand, I'm sure.
Okay.
We'll throw you off the cliff and you can try to get back up on your own.
Okay.
Thank you.
You resume your journey.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be 10 feet off the ground.
Just maintaining hover formation.
Yeah, for
Okay.
an hour, anyhow.
All right. 55 minutes later, you guys are at the. Yep. You guys are at the outskirts of the spire.
It's horrifying.
You see it towering right in front of you, maybe about 200 feet away.
So what again?
You see there's a gap towards the bottom.
Like a hole.
Like, you see like the sheer side surface of it, like there's like a little
doorway.
Yeah.
Entry.
The heart.
The heart.
The heart.
We killed the heart.
Flash spire.
Right.
You must scout it out. There might be guardians.
Do you think we should enter from the bottom or the top?
Actually,
I don't know.
Is there an entrance on the top?
how?
I don't know.
Does it have an opening?
How would I know?
I'm not gonna fly up there because I know I'm.
Go. Fly.
You fly fast.
Use your gift.
What?
Use your gift.
This is a rare ability you have.
I begin my ascent.
Just Iron Dwarf. Okay.
Can you cast it a second time?
No. Actually, yes, I could. I can use spell recovery if we need it.
Yeah. So if he starts falling.
I'd have to touch him though.
Catch me! Just catch me!
That might be an agility roll.
So
Fly
like
fast.
he's falling,
Fly fast.
he falls like 30,000 feet. You have your finger like
Yeah.
when his feet touch you, it stops.
Perfect.
Oh my god!
It's pretty enemy.
You fly up to the top of the spire.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look down the hole.
You're looking for an orifice of some kind.
Yes.
I just assume it's literally a penis.
Yeah, that's the mental image.
There's only
Yes.
one. Could be only one.
It's the medical term I'm looking for.
The urethra.
No. It's like where it's like kind of like a light, like it's like an eyelid type thing where it's like it can kind of move.
Wow.
Do you know
Do
what
you
I'm,
have it in your throat too?
maybe probably yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see one of those up
Epiglottis.
there.
Like.
So
Not an epic god.
you can like see that like compared compared to the compared to the solid opaque flesh.
Like it dilates.
Yeah, like the opaque. There is at the top like a bit of
Okay.
You
must ram through.
I go back down to the ground.
You have.
You want me to hop in the death hole?
Yeah.
You have a rare gift.
The shithole? I'm not
You
going
can
in
go
there.
straight to the heart.
Yeah, the heart of
You
death.
can just stab it and be done. That could be our strategy.
Hey, you didn't tell me to go up there to go fuck a hole. You told me to go down up there to look.
You don't have to fuck it. You just have to go in it.
I'm
Oh,
down.
he's alright.
I'm coming down.
All right,
I
you
was like-
descended from the heavens.
We're just motioning like, get back up there, get up there. No. It starts raining blows down upon him.
There was a hole up there. I'm not this cursed demon tower. I'm not going to enter some shady looking
Well,
hole.
we can't get up to that
We're
hole.
planning on entering this.
What if that hole
That's
is
the whole
1
idea.
foot from the heart? Or we go in the bottom and we have to fight through like 30 feet of demons.
We could climb the hole. Climb to the hole.
You could just
Yeah.
fly!
You were already there.
But
Go fly quick.
I don't know if I have enough time left.
I'll catch you.
If I recast flight and give you
Then-
another hour, would you go up there and
I would-
punch through that hole?
I would wait for one of you two to do that, perhaps.
You would wait? I thought you were a
Yeah,
brave dwarf.
what would your father's father think of this?
Letting humans do
Yeah,
your work
letting
for you.
humans do the dirty work.
You'd say this serves them right, I suppose. I don't know. He wasn't a very equitable man.
Cowardice.
I start slithering up the tower.
Spider climb still in effect.
Less than 5 minutes.
I mean, it was.
I mean,
It's
that was,
been-
that was
an hour.
55 minutes
55
ago.
minutes ago.
So you need to be able to cast it again. Can you?
I can, but I won't yet.
Okay.
In that case.
I've never gone into a
No one has.
giant fleshy hole like this.
None of us have.
You may fault me for my cowardice, but
Yeah, that's the end of it. Yeah.
there's an old saying.
I've heard that
story.
before.
And you're not privy to it because you're not dwarf.
Oh boy.
Well, doesn't seem like a great thing to be a dwarf.
I don't see you offering.
I'm
Let's-
but a boy.
I'm your boy when it suits you.
I am but a young
Your
man.
feet set down to the ground again. You no longer can lift them.
Were there
without it.
guards? Were there anything?
No, it was just a big dilating hole. Like a man
How big?
trying to poop.
Yeah, how big?
How big was it?
It was like the whole top of the tower.
The whole top of the tower, like a. I don't want to. It's anyhow. Yeah, it's like the whole. It's a pretty big hole, like an anteater's snout.
Could it fit a man? Yes.
I mean, yes.
Could fit a dwarf.
I'm quite opposed to this line of questioning.
Oh
So
gosh.
you'd rather go in the bottom here where they're expecting people to go.
Yeah.
Are they expecting people to come to this tower?
I mean,
Who is they?
You think it's undefended?
I think you should go up there.
If
You're
it
so
were
eager.
if it were defended, wouldn't they put the defenses at the bottom where people are likely to enter, rather than at the vulnerable tip?
What class are you?
I vote for you to go in there. I'm a warrior.
Warrior!
My morality, I do what I must for honor. Oh shit.
You dishonor your ancestors.
Oh! Cast the spell again, human.
Alright.
I will show you what it
I'll
means to be a
use
dwarf.
spell recovery and I'll recast bestow flight. You have another hour to decide your fate. We will stand at the ready.
Ready to assist you, given the word from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
My pen.
Okay, I flop. I say I will meet you.
Just look at the circled word. Just the circled word right there. Just
Mhm.
Alright.
Okay.
There's nothing.
That doesn't sound like nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
You fly up there.
Fly, you fool.
Okay. I fly up there.
You see the dilation.
So how wide, like, would you say this tower, this tip is exactly, or this hole, this tower?
The area is probably about 150 feet.
Wide?
It's a big target. No, like the total area. So if you, or like, you know, if you roughly calculated
What's
like
the radius?
Of the dilation, or the
radius
entire
is
hole?
halfway. It's from one end.
Right,
To,
right.
yeah, that's
Or the diameter, whatever you want to think of it.
Yeah,
Diameter.
diameter.
The width-
the
diameter.
diameter is twice the radius.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
it's
many
pretty
dwarves
simple.
could fit abreast going into this hole?
There
How
you
many
go.
what?
Dwarves.
The radius is.
I don't care what the radius is.
The radius is perfect! That's perfect
That's
information!
accept the radius.
Just to get the radius!
Just let me give you the radius. It's like 20 feet.
That's huge!
Okay,
It's a gigantic
It's a
spire.
gigantic dilation.
okay, I take out one of
Pulls out.
my sling rocks that I use to sling. Because I carry a sling. Okay, 20.
So like this little. Okay.
It's a little rock.
Yep. All right. You got it. You got the rock. Because you can hover, I think, too.
Yeah.
So you don't need to always be in. Okay.
So I go maybe like 50 feet up from the tip, and I just chuck the rock down there.
Okay. It like. It's so it's
Sort of bounces a little.
yeah. I mean it.
Wait, I see it land somewhere in there.
It's
got a
on
covering.
top of the. It's on top of the dilation.
Oh, it's kind of going to the hole.
Yeah. There's a mesh. That's kind of what I'm looking.
Oh!
the word membrane. Yeah.
the membrane. There you go.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. You're gonna need to be a
I don't even
spear.
There's
Tip
a
of
mucus
the
Tip of
membrane.
the fucking spear.
I don't have a spear.
You are the spear.
You are the. Do you have a,
Can't you make like a bomb or
As a
something? I thought you were
warrior-
like an inventor.
as a
I
warrior,
can,
do you
but
have a
I
weapon?
can't-
Yeah, don't you have a weapon?
You could
I have a
create
hammer.
this,
Yeah, there you
That would be
go.
really perfect.
What are you,
Sure. What do you think this
what are you
should be made out of?
expecting?
this 80 crown value pointed spear.
How can I
Oh,
possibly
man,
get a
beautiful.
pointed object?
Okay, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna touch the membrane.
Okay, you do?
Yeah.
5 to these damages.
Alright,
Your hand falls off.
Oh yeah, let's go.
wish to touch. Okay, strength with 1 bane.
Okay. That's not so bad. That's no wait a second. That's 17.
Perfect.
Okay, you feel like you smell a putrid odor, and you see the membrane starting to like close over your hand, but you're able to just pull it free.
Smash through.
I try to smack it with my hammer.
Nice.
So just like a.
Yeah.
Alright, melee attack.
Do it.
Do
Do it.
another D6.
Do it.
With the power of D6s. Okay. So. Here's with my boon. What's 7 plus 2? 9. Yeah.
Okay. Your hammer like goes like, and you see the flesh is closing over the hammer.
Whoa.
You want to try and pull it out?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Strength with a bane again.
Okay. What is this number? So that's 4.
Oh, your hand is gonna get sucked in.
It's the membrane has closed over 90% of the hammer.
I let go.
Okay. It like goes over the hammer, and then eventually you see like the hammer starts working its way down, and then falls through to inside of the spire.
Maybe I need to go in. I'm gonna peek out over the lip of the tower to like. It ate me hammer.
I thought you had a bag of inventions.
I gotta save that.
All right.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna probably die. I'll see you guys in there.
May your ancestors guide you.
So may they guide me indeed.
Next life.
If you die, your next character will be found inside of the flesh spire.
Nice. Just chained to the wall.
I'd start you with like 1 madness, but apart from that, you'd be good to go.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You free him from like a pod inside of there. It would be awesome.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Okay, well I'm gonna.
But you
I'm
could
gonna
destroy the tower with your dwarf missile.
Who knows what I could do? You know, I actually spent some time up here. I'm gonna spend a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make some sort of. I don't know what sort of powered explosive device.
It's important that you describe it.
Okay.
Describe it,
It will
man.
be Okay, basically it's gonna have lots of like sharp metal bits in it, and it's all gonna be.
A shrapnel.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
grenade.
It's gonna be like spring loaded.
What?
I don't think I have
You said explosive.
Okay, sure, and an explosive too. Whatever explosive material I have in my bag.
I mean, this is a world of guns.
Throwing stuff in there.
Just like
It's like from Axe Cop.
Yeah, here's some nails and some explosives.
a
saw blade.
Just
and spring
You
loaded.
use your max crown value.
Oh yeah, 8 gold worth of spring loaded.
Right.
Kerosene
Spring
power.
loaded.
Metal shrapnel.
Metal cocktail.
Metal cocktail.
Alright.
Exploding spring-loaded
What is
cocktail.
And so
What
are
is
you
the
gonna,
purpose of this spring?
Extra force.
Is there something you launch it
Are
from?
you like using this or is it a grenade?
It's a grenade. It can be a big ball of metal.
So you plant it and it jumps off the ground?
No. Like the spring.
Up into the air where he is, and then it blows up.
you see this
It was just according to plan.
falling dead, achieving nothing with this mission.
What's your dilemma right now?
Elaborate suicide.
Okay, I guess in the end it's gonna be like a volleyball size thing that I can press a button on and it'll explode with shrapnel on there.
When you press the button?
I don't know.
Immediately?
Maybe like 10 seconds after I do it.
So
It needs a timer.
Yeah.
Because you know, the more complicated you make,
I'm an artisan clockmaker. I can make time.
I'm just saying, the more complicated you make the detonation mechanism,
The less
powerful.
yes.
Yes, because it has to even out.
I'll just it's like about 10 seconds, not precise, just enough that I know there's going to be some delay.
Okay.
You created your bomb.
Okay. I hold it gingerly.
What distance are you dropping it from?
No.
You're gonna plant. You're gonna
Just plant it and push
Okay.
the button.
No, I'm going in.
What?
You can't go in. There's a membrane.
You're
Yes.
suicide bombing
No,
this
it like pulls you in.
Oh, you're gonna allow it. You're gonna allow it to pull you in.
Oh, and if something goes wrong, he'll suicide bomb.
Okay, that works.
Well,
Then why do you need a timer?
maybe I can escape.
If that's actually his plan, I don't.
You
I
guys
just made
don't
that
know
up.
what
I
I'm doing.
can't
You
believe
guys
that's what
don't
he's
even
doing.
know what I'm doing.
Alright.
He's like, it's gonna.
We'll just go with it.
Alright.
Okay.
You've got a 10
Why
second.
don't you make it like 5 minutes?
You've got a 10-second delay bomb. that you push a button on it, and that starts the 10 seconds. Right?
The button has a cover. I'm just gonna make.
Okay, so you
you
have
go.
to open the cover, push the button, then 10 seconds until this like shrapnel bomb goes off.
Yes.
Okay. And so you descend so that your feet are like now on the membrane.
On the membrane, and I'm just
You're gonna just
holding my
He
breath.
accepts it.
okay. Yep, you feel it closing over you. It's like working its way up your legs.
This is by far the dumbest thing you've ever done. Unequivocally.
You now feel like your body is like getting moved along, and you're lowering into the membrane, and you see it's starting to route you not straight down, but like off to the side, like into the supporting structure of the tower. Yep. Okay. Membrane is like up to your neck now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's about to like go over like your mouth and nostrils and stuff.
I'm still smoking my pipe with.
What? Flashback. I'm still.
I just see this stone cold face with sunglasses as this flesh membrane closes over you.
I said I started smoking my tobacco while I was
He did mention that, yeah.
Alright. Okay, the membrane is now covering your face. It's more difficult to
Smoke. I thought you were holding your breath.
you are
No, you're
you-
smoking.
okay.
Okay.
Alright.
I got it in my mouth.
So you
Now
can't- so you
your
can't
field
hold
of
your breath too
vision
long.
is just like this pink fleshy color. You're very disoriented. Okay.
Let's see what manner of death I
Alright.
enjoy.
And now
I
you
hope you
feel
can still push that button.
you feel like you've stopped moving. And you're not like you're definitely not like in a chamber or anything. You're like
I'm
in the wall of the
suspended.
flesh fire somewhere.
Okay,
And now there's no source of oxygen.
I'm
So
gonna-
your breath is starting to get short in here.
I start to struggle.
Okay, you can struggle all
You can struggle all you want.
Okay, well
I'm just
then,
gonna sacrifice each of Phil's characters at every flesh spire. That's how we take care of it.
I
So when you say I start to like, does that mean you're trying to like break out of this?
yes, well, the best I can. I'm gonna do a rotary motion.
All right, you do your best. There's no strength check that can get you.
Okay, I attempt to lift the latch on the button.
Out. Okay, strength with 3 banes. Excuse me. It's exceedingly difficult. It's like you're in this jelly solution that makes your muscles like just not.
Okay, fair enough.
This will allow you to detonate the bomb too.
Okay, do I have any afflictions currently?
You're not fatigued, are you?
No.
Retardation.
Nope, just the 3 banes. Can it be a success?
No. It's
Okay.
less than 10.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Take 11 damage.
Alright.
You're losing oxygen to your brain. You still feel the bomb in your hands.
Alright.
You gonna try and do it again?
I will try it one more time.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it's very difficult. It's almost like a matter of will. Physically, you shouldn't even be able to do this.
16 minus 6 is 10.
Oh, you got 16.
Yeah.
Is that 14?
14 plus
strength.
2.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, you push the button.
Now you get to wait an agonizing 10 seconds.
You take.
I take a puff on this.
All right. Yeah.
Take a puff
Take
on
another
my
7.
Okay.
All right. The bomb detonates. You are holding it in your hands. Bomb
Real tight.
All right.
It was tied.
I should have just dropped it in a.
If you survive this explosion, you could still live.
Oh
then.
shoot!
That would be impressive.
Can I take an action before the bomb goes off?
What was the action?
It would be shake it off to heal my healing rate.
Okay, you can shake it off.
Shake off the bomb.
All right, and then you take.
Seems like quite a bit.
Yeah, it's 20.
Let's see here. Okay, the 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't. Okay.
feel like there should be basic math.
Let's see here.
How much
So
HP do you have?
this is
Yeah, that's
Can you
the
heal
real
already?
question.
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay, so that's
What?
20, 29 out of 37. So I'm still alive.
Okay.
Okay.
You've blown a hole in the side of the flesh spire, somewhere in the upper floor. As the shrapnel like flies through your skin, but avoids like going through your brain or any vital organs. You see that you were in like you were like in the wall of the cortex chamber of the flesh spire, and you see like a high cultist like surprised as he like bursts and you're now like blown clear out of the side of the flesh spire. So there's like this hole in the side of the flesh spire, and you would start falling now, but you have flight.
I fly. I zoom right out of that fucking tower.
Okay.
Actually, there's a cultist there.
There was.
Oh, do I not see him anymore?
You know, you could. You see him. Like, he's stunned.
I'm gonna try to grab him and then fly out of the tower.
Oh, I like that's daring.
He's gonna shib you in the neck.
Well,
You're remaining.
You could have survived.
I'm gonna be all right.
like your optimism. All right.
How much armor do you have?
I have 12 defense.
Nice.
Okay. You wish to grab him and take him on a flight with you.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna drop immediately.
Well, I figured, but you will need to grab him.
like an eagle kicking a goat off of.
Okay. It's a size 1 human.
Okay.
So, what's your base strength?
12.
Okay, then no banes, just a straight strength
Are
check.
you size 1/2?
Oh yes, I am.
Yep.
A small man.
But it's more. I'm basing it off of his raw value.
That is 12 total.
All right, you have him grabbed.
Okay, then away we go.
Okay, he's just like, what? Dwarf! You're,
You know your name.
you're, yeah.
It clears up confusion really quick.
Okay, all I can do is headbutt you, in this moment while you're taking him out. I'll give him a bane because
It could be enough. Who's
Yeah.
to say?
your armor is what?
12.
Okay, he's like, but he can't get you.
My head is too strong.
All right,
Cracks your skull.
you have clearance.
Okay.
There's nothing but ground beneath you.
I let
Or
go of
everything.
him.
Okay. And yeah, he's a Corlic cultist. They don't have any levitation. You guys see like a cultist like splat on the ground from up on high.
I approach.
Did you get the heart?
I fly down
Was this man the heart?
to the ground.
Yeah, Dwarf looks like he's seen better days.
So I still have my pipe.
It's extinguished, but yes, it's still in your mouth.
Okay.
There's like little like flesh bits and stuff on it, but
I spit it out. I don't think I got it. But I am nearly dead.
I will heal you.
and then you could go back.
Finish what you started.
Yeah.
I don't think I got the heart of the tower.
I will heal you twice.
How much is that?
So that would just be your healing rate
Oh, just total?
total.
300 feet.
I'm gonna use my catch my
Divided
breath.
by 5 is
Heal my healing rate as well.
60.
That was it.
All right,
I
get
mean-
back in there, champ.
No,
No.
Isn't the task nearly complete?
I didn't succeed.
But you have this gift.
You have a hole. This is perfect.
Hidden.
You don't even have to go through the top anymore.
Here, carry me.
I just want to
I
say
won't
something.
go with you.
If I'm remembering something about your character,
What?
I mean, I want to disclose it. But if I'm remembering correctly, I really think you should head back up there.
Well, he does do things.
I don't even want you to say it. Just, you should go up there.
You're right.
There you have it.
I'll let
GM's
you, I'll let you heal an extra d6.
No, you're right. I mean, basically everything is he's just an honorable old guy. So
But I think I'm remembering a fun detail now.
okay.
So it's pretty funny.
Loves flesh.
Okay. Well, in any case, I fly up.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't flap. I say I need a weapon. Give me a weapon.
I have a scalpel.
That's
I gotta hope.
You can go to the heart. You can go to the heart and just very
What
carefully.
are you?
Do some open heart surgery.
No, I've got more. I just don't know what I want to part with.
Gotta hope.
All right, I've got an idea, dwarf.
Avocado from Mexico.
First off, let me look up. No, I don't remember. What does spellbound weapon do? Oh, here it is. I wonder if that applies to everybody or just me.
what is it?
I just
I
wrote
think it's
down.
just you.
I wrote down one boon teleport weapon.
I'm pretty sure it's just.
I'm just wondering. I want to give this weapon, but I want to be able to teleport it to me. If something goes wrong.
Right when he's in a fight.
It's like
Got 3 cultists coming towards him.
sorry, it's about
See ya.
funny.
I need this.
See ya. No, fine. I'll give you a staff.
Okay, I'll take it. It's better than nothing.
He also had a staff too. The
Call
cultist.
the cultist.
Oh,
Yep.
perfect. I said.
Oh,
But it's broken in half. So it'll be an improvised weapon if you use it.
okay. Well, I'll just take the staff this man is offering me. Just D6.
Plus 1.
I'm gonna see what I can do. Then I fly back up there.
Okay. Yeah, the cortex chamber. You see already that the breach in the wall is starting to heal.
Oh.
It's healed maybe about 5% of its total gap since you were down here.
I go looking for a walkable place.
No, there's a chamber inside.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Well,
you
I
can
go-
see it. It's definitely like a distinctive chamber of the spire.
I enter the chamber.
Okay. There is a raised surface of flesh in the middle of the room, basically functioning as like a slab table, but of course, again, everything in here is essentially organic. On the table, you see a clockwork.
Oh, it's a clockwork.
He is bound by like ropes of muscle, and it looks like he was in the process of being tortured. You see, there's strange notes, kind of in a little stack near this table, as well as a bizarre map and a crystal on top of the map. And the clockwork sees you. He's, help me, please.
What are you doing here, clockwork?
He kidnapped me. They're trying to figure out how to infect our kind. Then nothing will stop them.
You despise clockwork.
I do. I have like a racial hatred against them.
Put him out of
I
his
have,
misery.
I have boons to killing them.
Kill this one.
For the time being, I ignore him.
Okay.
Well, I start looking through the things here.
Alright. Roll well with a boon.
That is 16 plus nothing, so 16.
You may ignore him. So, proceed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Start looking through. You said there's a map here.
Yeah. It's a map of Rule.
Well,
And you see on the map, there's 5 imprints of red with a strange emblem. And it looks like you're on
one of them.
right now.
I'd like roll it up.
Okay.
Stuff it in my belt.
Okay. There's a gem on top of the map, so you like the gem is like knocked to the flesh.
Oh.
But the floor of this chamber is not
I
closing
reach down
over.
and pick up
everything.
the gem.
You've acquired the gem.
I put it in my pocket.
Okay. This actually has nothing to do with the gem, but you've been in the room for a little bit. So roll strength.
Well, 8.
Okay. Noted.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to turn back to clockwork. Do you know where the heart of this thing is? Clockwork. I spit it out. The words. Clockwork.
Will you let me go if I tell you? Help me escape.
Of course.
I'll help you out of this tower.
Are you telling the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a will with 2 boons.
15.
You are lying.
Okay. He says, I believe it's in the chamber right beneath us. I can feel it. I feel it thumping on my back from below.
Should be something else thumping on your back.
Okay, he's bound up.
He's bound by like flesh muscle cords. like ropes of muscle around like his legs and arms.
Fuck, I don't have a weapon.
You could have taken my scalpel.
You have a staff. We can beat those things.
I smack at the muscle
With your staff.
Yeah,
Big bruise.
Roll a basic melee attack.
with my boon, cause I'm
Okay.
Oh, that's not very much. That's a good old 7.
Roll damage.
Okay. Let's see here. 2d6. That's.
Are you rolling a d20?
That's a good question. What do I roll for damage normally? Oh wait, a d6. Okay, so 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 1 is
13 damage.
plus 2 is. Wait, do you add a 2? Do you add strength mod to?
No.
No, so it's just 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay, you deal 13 damage to the clockwork.
To the clockwork.
Yes, it was a miss. And this very precise movement.
You leave just
You promised me. Yeah. I'll say he's at like 1 HP.
Put him out of his misery.
Savagely beat this poor soul. It's like probably 200 years old.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
well,
he murdered his master.
I go. Is he still alive? Like,
No,
Yeah,
he's
he's conscious.
This clockwork deserves it.
Are there any other cultists here?
Answer me!
Now there's
Answer me!
who's really in control here?
He says probably.
Cultist jumps out.
I would think so.
Okay.
You're doing the cultist work for him.
Okay, I say I'll come back for you.
I'll come back for you. Who's the most dangerous man in this flesh spire?
He won't be able to complete his research if his subject is dead.
Yeah, that's true. You're dealing a great victory.
To both.
Mortal blow.
Yep. Okay, I go around. I try to find a way down to the floor beneath.
Roll perception with a boon. You've received information.
Oh god.
Oh, that's a good old 7.
You are vexed.
He is trapped.
Okay, fuck.
You need a fresh set of eyes or a second opinion.
I go fly down to the ground.
Just going on your like.
I
We'll say you have 45 minutes.
Okay, I
I
turn
My
around.
brain that didn't heal itself yet.
Oh, it's
How far?
now about 30% close.
Okay, I
You
turn,
can still go through comfortably. It was a pretty big blast, but it is healing. Thank you for
I
reminding me.
turn to Orion and I say, I need your knife, your scalpel.
Performance surgery.
I fly back up without a word.
Okay.
No, I'll take
Like
care of that
so Wizard of
clockwork.
Oz, like the way the monkeys can just fly for no reason. Like, yeah.
Woo! Okay. And I try to scalpel the flesh away from the
From the door.
from the clockwork.
Okay, roll basic melee attack.
I came back for you.
with the boom because I'm.
Yep.
So that's 15.
Okay, roll damage. I think it's a D4.
Okay, I'll just reroll 5 and 6. But fuck.
Man, daggers D3.
I reroll 5
so-
and 6. Okay, that's a 1, so 1.
Okay, you can
with
add
the-
your
with
mod.
my boon.
Yeah.
6.
So you get to add boon for damage.
When I attack with a weapon.
Okay. You've retarded about 4% of the regrowth with your scalpel strike.
4%.
So it's just slightly more efficient than just not bothering. Like you maybe gained about 30 seconds with that.
30 seconds of what?
Like, as opposed to just not spending the time attacking it. So it was just very slightly efficient, I guess you could say.
Well,
Were you attacking the wall or the muscle thing?
the muscle holding the.
Yeah.
Oh, you were taking the
That's
bu-
what I
oh,
thought.
I thought-
freed
Yeah,
the
me
clockwork.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you sever one of the cords.
Okay, good. I was gonna.
Sorry, I thought you were attacking the breach that was healing. in the
Oh,
wall,
no,
so-
I just
okay.
wanted to
Yeah, no,
finish
you've severed one of 4 cords.
Okay, I'll go for it again.
All right.
It's only
Can
like
he
to fuck
just
up.
saw like the cord? Does he need to
Like, it doesn't. Isn't
Does
it
he need-
attack or
does
is
he
it
need
like
to-
Yeah,
like a
it'll be
machete
more time consuming, but you can do a saw method.
more time consuming than just go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because you're going.
Well, fuck it. I'll just fucking stab at it.
All right.
What could possibly go wrong?
So that's a. Let's see. What's 3 plus 4 plus 2? That's
9.
Yeah.
Roll
That's a
damage.
9.
clockwork.
That is death.
I'm not gonna roll with a boon.
Okay.
Or I'm not gonna roll with my extra shit.
Alright, alright.
We roll on 5 and
Doesn't
6s.
matter.
There's the 3.
You say re-roll on 5
Oh,
and 6s?
I don't have a D4 on me. If you
Why
have
would
one.
you reroll 5 and 6?
Because you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6 you just reroll because you don't have a goddamn D4. There we go. Fine, it's 1.
Okay. You see the little eye slots go.
Well, I kept my promise to clockwork. I got you out of this tower.
Not really. He's just deactivated.
Yeah.
Wait, you can wind him back
You're
up.
winding back up.
You just see him
And then you keep winding them and stabbing them and winding them.
Alliance,
Well,
we'll never see you again.
I'll try
This is your life.
I'll try to free him again with another stab.
Okay.
Dwarf will never rewind.
It's failure. Alright. It's like a 2.
Oh, now you're just
Roll damage.
You're just destroying him.
Oh, it could actually be a success watch.
Can a clockwork
No,
be-
like a 9.
Okay.
A clockwork can be destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
3.
If he keeps wailing on.
Like, you're going for like the one right across his chest. And you're just like,
Damn it,
you
dwarf.
see like
You know, his body goes dark.
Why are you trying so hard?
I did more. I stand up. I say I did more than I needed to. I take my stab.
That much is certain.
I just take my stab and I say, and I cave his head in.
what?
It's like giving him, making sure he has a peaceful rest.
All right. One corruption.
Okay.
But you feel good about it as a character. So
I was doing him
I understand.
a favor, but fuck you.
But I'm saying even. I understand the rationale, but you've sullied yourself in corruption. It's
Okay,
like it's splashed on you.
That's fair enough.
Yep.
I'm gonna try again at looking around for fucking.
Yeah, actually, right. That's giving you a clear head now, so you can roll with the
The bloodlust.
Yep. You have a new focus.
Instead of the boon.
Yep.
God, you're terrible.
Hey, well, look, that's 10.
There you
That's
go.
just good enough. You see, it's really an adjustment for your eyes to look at this kind of environment. Like, just noticing kind of the coloration of what are like floating blood vessels in the walls and strange pallid variations. Eventually, you see, similar to the muscle ropes that bound the captive, along the wall, it looks like these have been fashioned into something of a ladder, descending below along a very narrow little opening on one side of the wall. Okay. You go down kind of like a little shaft, where it's very claustrophobic, but it does provide good grip. These muscle ropes. And it's opening up into a chamber beneath you. It's of similar size. It's a bit much darker in here because you have no light source coming from the open breach of the moonlight. But there is this kind of insidious glow in here, centered around a pulsating heart in the center of the floor.
Around any other people in this room?
Well,
Let's find their stats.
there's one area of the room that is darker than the rest. But apart from that, no. It's like there's just this vacuum of darkness in one little space.
I look in one hand where I have a knife, another where I have a staff, and how big is this heart?
It's about the size of a human, but like kind of broader.
Fuck.
Scalpel will work.
I'd say it's maybe about 4 feet across and rises about 2.5 feet from the ground.
I run at it and start scalping it.
Okay. Alright, I'll let you get the opening blow in there, so go ahead.
Before you die.
Any attacks against the heart you get with a boon because it's a stationary object.
Okay.
So you get an extra boon for that.
Extra boon.
Yep.
You can't fail.
Can't fuck up.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 19
That
for
hits.
the hit, and then you're gonna have 2 boons, or not 2 boons, 2 extra d6 damage. 1 for my weapon prowess, 1 for my weapon expertise. That's 7 damage.
Extra d6 of damage as well.
Oh, another extra
Yeah.
d6.
Well, it's a damage bonus in addition to the boon.
Oh, okay, so that's another 6 in addition to that 7.
Okay, so 13 damage.
You guys are just like, is he dead yet?
Yeah, I mean, eventually we would go in.
You
If
notice
we didn't see you flying out
You
again.
notice when you finish kind of savaging the heart here, the floor underneath you is now also completely dark.
Dark meat spread.
You savage, right?
You are in combat now.
Okay.
Whoa, with what?
You don't have to see it yet.
Something.
Yep.
Something. Okay,
Dark.
well. I continue to. I would attack again.
Fast action to attack the heart.
Yes.
Before you get to do that,
Yes.
You're dead.
You get fucked.
You're done.
I would expect nothing less.
He beat you.
what's your defense?
12.
Okay.
Going to hell.
Right. You take 12 damage.
Okay.
Still alive?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Killed him.
12. Yeah, I'm at 20. I have 23 damage out of 37 health.
Perfect.
And now a strength check with a bane.
Whoa!
No problem for a dwarf.
Dwarf of much strength.
Yeah.
Oh, extra bane because you're diseased.
I'm diseased?
You were diseased from upstairs.
You
I forgot to
failed
apply
that.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, could I... Okay, let's see here. Cool.
You immune to disease?
No, I can remove an affliction with Shake It Off, but that might have been... I used that beforehand, perhaps.
Yeah, I think so.
Is that a once a day thing? Shaking?
Shaking it off, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you should
anyhow,
have.
you said that's 2 Banes.
2
Yep.
Bane. You're fucked.
Baines Magoo.
So that's a total of 10.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
That's
alright. The disease is not worsening at this moment, but now you definitely feel that there's something wrong with you. And basically, you felt like this great claw just rake across your back, but you haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I felt like an
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
beast attack.
Well, yeah, because you're looking at this heart, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh! Now is your turn.
A great claw, not just a normal claw.
Great,
Big old
great
claw.
A great one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I attack the heart again.
Okay.
I give no heed to my
Same mechanics, but keep in mind you have an extra bane for all actions with disease
Okay,
now.
so you said before, was the extra boon that I had, was that for surprising the heart or something, or was that,
That's just when you ever attack the heart, you get an extra boon.
Okay, so I normally have a
So
bane.
now you will not have that.
So
that
now I have
boon.
nothing to
Yeah.
have a boon for my weapon.
Yes.
Specialty. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, actually, that's a 11.
Okay, that still hits.
Okay.
Good enough.
And you said I have a bane normally, so
Well, the bane doesn't affect damage.
okay. And I had like 3 d6 extra. So I have 2 d6 normally for damage.
Yep, and you always get 1 extra d6
Okay. Fuck it.
for damaging the heart.
Let's see. 4 plus another 4 is 8.
8 damage?
Yeah. Actually, I should
As
just...
an aside, while we're sitting there, I'll say to you, I thought only magical weapons could damage the heart. We gave him a staff and a scalpel.
Let me die.
I chuckle.
What have I done to you?
New round of
You
combat.
disrespected my. You tried to bury my genie.
Yep, that's true.
Nice.
Okay, well I do a fast action for us.
Okay,
Um,
what is the fast
We
action?
should go
oh, to
assist him.
attack again, of course.
Okay, then
We have to go through the front door.
I'm good?
I could
No, you're not good.
Okay, I'm good.
Could you? Wonder if I could carry you?
I don't think you're
Defense?
that strong.
My defense is
I
12.
could maybe
Could
get
you
up
make
there.
yourself light or anything like that? Some
I
kind of
have like a
crazy shit.
witch fire ability. I might be able to just move up there.
With what? Wait,
Witch
what is that?
fire?
What does that do?
Like, I become invisible, and then this ball of fire appears. I can move that 10 yards on my turn, and And then within a minute,
7
I
damage.
can reappear within a yard of it.
Oh yeah, you can
So
just
I could do that.
get up there.
3, 4, 5, 6,
It
7.
seems weird. It's like you're turning into a ball
Still
of fire,
Strength.
but it
strength,
doesn't say that.
challenge.
No, because it says I'm invisible, so I'm somewhere else.
You're just
One
standing there moving the fire, and then you appear next.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is 15.
Okay.
But only 10
You're
feet
okay?
from.
Alright, here I go.
That'll take you like an hour.
How high do you think
Attacking
that
the
holds?
Taking the tower like 180 feet.
Oh, this is
That'll
less
take you like
fortunate.
a
Let's
couple
see.
minutes.
That
10
is
yards? That's
9.
30 feet.
Miss.
Miss.
Oh, 10
New round.
Okay.
minute
Taking
maybe.
heart.
Maybe.
No, but I was
Yeah,
10 yards
like that.
around, so
Okay,
it
not that
shouldn't
long.
be that long.
I mean, what's regular
You
movement?
I'll be
movement.
faster than you.
Is regular?
I'm gonna
I got 10 speed
attempt
Climbing?
to escape.
when I spider climb.
Fly away.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna try to fly back with the
Get there at
ladder.
the same time.
Get there at the same time.
So you want to fly to the ladder.
Yes.
Okay.
There's
I
a
wish-
ladder?
That's how I got into this chamber.
Oh, okay.
It's like a muscle rope ladder along the side of the wall.
Ooh.
How terrifying.
Yep. Okay.
What is he fighting right now?
I have no idea.
It's something
Some dark
invisible.
creature.
Yeah.
You're taking an op when you leave.
Alright.
You are done.
I may be.
We'll take care of that heart, don't you worry.
It's like, okay, now that we got rid of the dwarf finally.
We wait till we'll negotiate when you're dead.
I was hoping that
8
bomb would work.
plus 7 is 13, which meets your armor.
That
Yes.
does meet my armor.
Alright.
I mean, I was hoping your bomb would do it.
It did me.
8 damage.
I am unconscious or
Okay.
dead or whatever it might
Alright.
be.
I said,
Well, I guess it's been long enough. We should go check it out.
yeah, I need my staff back.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I have an idea.
He took my skull.
I'm gonna cast
Selfish dwarf.
cast bound weapon
Okay.
on the cultist staff.
The broken one? Because you
Part
can
of-
fix it.
Yeah, part of spellbound weapon is repairing shit.
Okay, it's immediately repaired.
Alright,
Nice.
I hold it. So
Alright, let's go take out this heart.
Alright, I'm gonna cast spider climb.
Are you gonna climb on his back?
No, I have witch fire,
Oh, okay.
so...
What is Witchfighter?
You could have
really
come along the
strange.
whole time?
Oh yeah, we both
Apparently-
could have gone. Yeah.
I thought you were out of skulls for spider climb.
No,
No, I just wanted to reserve it for an emergency.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, I
I mean,
become...
this wasn't our best
We
plan.
both not have corruption for
This
minutes.
wasn't our best plan.
Actually, I agree. They can each take 1.
Okay.
This was not an act of intention.
I
You,
understand.
you
that.
basically left me to go alone and pretty much
Yeah,
die.
you understood the risks, and it was
It was voluntary.
It was voluntary.
it
but
was
nonetheless-
voluntary, but at the same time it was conspiratorial. So I agree.
Wasn't your whole thing you like to help people?
Yeah, that's
Gave-
why we're
gave you a
here.
gift.
I gave you the gift. You accepted it. You said, cast a spell on me. Cast a spell on me, alright? I'll get in there. That's
came
what you
back
told
out,
me.
All you asked for was a scalpel.
Yeah, you didn't say, hey, you want to come?
Got
Lucy,
it.
we need help. I need help in there. You said, give me a scalpel.
Okay, whatever.
So, okay, must be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so Witchfire, I become invisible.
Uh-huh.
A ball of green fire appears next to me. On my turn, I can move the ball 10 yards. And then that lasts for a minute. And at any point, I can reappear within 1 yard of the ball.
And how does the ball move again? You just can control it with action.
floats. Yeah. I don't-
Okay, so you can guide your ball up there and then teleport.
Right, yeah.
Understood. Straightforward.
Yeah.
And you have
he's
spider walking
climbing.
available? Okay, you guys are going for that breach, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
that he made?
Yeah.
Okay, it's getting pretty tight.
I can...
I mean, as long as your ball can fit through there, you're good.
True.
Yeah.
I can also do an attack with the ball every turn.
Oh, use the ball as like your avatar, basically.
It's intelligence versus agility for 2d6 damage.
Okay.
If that will help widen the hole for this guy.
Do you want to make
I'm
cast a barrage?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just make it a little wider.
Sure.
That is 16 versus agility.
That's
Okay. For 7 damage.
okay.
Help you out a little bit.
You dropped it down 4 percentage points to closing back, so it's at 56%.
Are we doing care gen for this guy or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I squeeze.
There might be hope for him.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Yep.
We might find him
Yep.
and finish the job.
Okay, so you guys have entered the Cortex chamber. You see there's a dead clockwork on a table.
My God.
Some research notes on the floor, and that's it.
Hell.
Dwarf?
I'll search for signs of struggle.
Dwarf?
Okay, perception with a bane. It's an unnatural environment. Clues, all just everything looks differently in here.
Affect this?
Yes.
Affects everything, man.
Until you rest.
Okay, I'll use trickery, so 1 bane.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay, 1.
Well, regarding this dead clockwork and like what might have transpired here, your head is just swimming with the visual horror, the stench, the overall feel of this place is too much right now.
Okay.
So we don't see the ladder.
Do it. I mean, I won't ask you to actively search for it, so just go ahead and do a perception while he's checking around. Because, I mean, there isn't much to do in here apart from look.
13.
Okay, you do see what is definitely an irregularity in the rest of the structure. Two muscle cords that are wound together in a way that appears to be a ladder.
I'll go check it out. And I'm going to use my second casting of Witchfire.
Okay.
Once you teleport, it uses it.
Yeah, it's done when I reappear.
Yep. So your body doesn't like vanish. It's just like
I'm invisible.
Oh yeah, right. So you're standing there.
I'm sitting there next
while
to
you
him.
send out your orb.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So the orb will go down the ladder.
Okay.
Bizarre
All right.
spell.
Both of you, 1 strength check. For being in the spire.
Phil, what is it?
60.
It's a 7.
Doesn't count.
Okay.
Still
Wow.
a 7.
Okay. All right. It's a 7.
All right.
That was a sign.
You start to feel ill, Ryan. Okay. Send your floaty down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Floating McFloat.
Does it provide its own illumination? Is it like
It
a
says
source
it's a
of light?
ball of green fire.
Okay, then it is a sort of light unto itself, which assists. You come into a darker chamber of similar size to the one you're in, maybe like a 30 by 30 chamber. In the middle of the room, you see there is a beating heart attached to the floor, and there are visible gashes and rent marks inside of it. Very close to the heart, in about a 10-foot diameter, there is a square of blackness on the floor, like a little vacuum of darkness.
I do not see any bodies.
No.
Okay. Hey, I see the heart. It's right below us.
That's good. That's good.
I will attack the heart with the fire.
With your orb?
Yep.
Okay, so it just...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get a boon for attacking.
Nice. That is 16.
Versus...
Agility.
That hits.
Okay.
An extra d6 damage.
Oh, the big damage. I'll show you how it's done, dwarf. 15 damage.
Where's our position relative to the heart?
We're above it.
Yep.
Above it.
You have to go
Looking
down
at
the
it,
ladder. No, you can't see it.
I can't even see
I'm in the fire. I'm seeing
it.
it.
Is the fire through there?
I'm on the next floor below.
With your fire?
Yes.
Okay. Did you tell me about the ladder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Combat begins. Fast or slow action, Orion?
Fast. Fast.
Assume you're attacking the heart still.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just a sec. Your orb, is it immune to any sources of damage?
It is immune to everything.
So it can't be damaged.
I will double check, but I
Okay.
did not. It did not sound like it. Let's see.
I forgot I'm a human.
You are.
I'm determined.
Good. If only the dwarf was determined. They've made it out.
Who's to say?
Creature is to say with his great claws. Let's see. Which. I will just read the whole section
All
for
right.
you.
Yep.
And we will make Once I get to it, we will read it.
That's
and it'll be made clear to us all.
The knowledge will happen.
There you go. Alright. For the duration, you become invisible, and a ball of green fire appears centered on a point you can reach. When the effect ends, you teleport to an open space of your choice within 1 yard of the fiery ball. When you cast this spell, and each time you use an action to concentrate on it, you can move the ball up to 10 yards and attack one creature within 1 yard of it. Make an intellect or will attack roll against the agility, blah, blah, blah. That's it. That's all it says.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a problem with anything going on right here, but it was more than 10 yards to go up to the breach.
Yeah, when you cast a spell, and again, each time you use an action to concentrate on it.
Got it. Okay. Well, in your ball, you see all of a sudden it's a lot darker around where you're like perceiving things.
Mm-hmm.
A medium demon is void stepped right next to your ball, and you see like his claw like go right, but he's agitated. You do see the demon. And so that's very horrifying.
Oh yeah, it's horrifying.
So let's get a will with 1 bane.
That is a failure.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, so you have the frightened affliction now.
Okay.
And you take 2 insanity.
Oof. And frightened is 1 bane on everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And you cannot take fast turns after this turn.
Alright.
But you still, despite this, you still have a line of sight on the heart.
Excellent.
Although you do not get the bonus boon because the darkness field that this demon is generating is obscuring your vision a little bit.
Well, I can move.
Oh yeah.
Attack.
But you took a fast action, right?
Let me see what it says.
Okay.
Says when you use an action to concentrate on it, you can move the fiery ball and attack.
It has a special freedom to. Okay, so you can just move away and get close. Okay.
Okay, and I'll say to him that there's a big fuck you demon down there. Probably rip the dwarf to shreds.
And you said that does the fire illuminate at all? Like, would you want to be able to see it on there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a.
Then I would like to climb in. Wait before I climb in.
Let him complete his action.
Okay, so this is with 1 boon, you said.
Yep, because you moved out of the shadow field.
Okay, that is 18.
That hits. Extra d6 for damage.
That is 9 damage.
It's taking a good beating. It's not dead yet.
Alright, so can I see the heart from without going down? Like I'm just looking down and seeing the heart.
No, there is opaque flesh dividing you between that lower chamber.
Top the ladder?
You want to go over to the ladder?
Yeah.
Okay. And you look down?
Yeah.
Okay, you see like just beneath where you are, like coming up the rope ladder, there's a demon like scurrying up. So roll a will with a bane.
Oh my god. Trickery.
Okay.
I don't know how that applies to everything, but my fatigue is. What was this?
A will with a bane.
You're fucked.
Hold on, I have 2 will.
You're fucked.
I am.
Alright.
9.
9.
Alright. You're frightened, so you have an additional bane on everything.
Additional bane. That
Yep.
sucks.
Man.
And you take 2 insanity.
I'm 2 banes deep.
Can't trick your way out of this one.
No. That
And
really
he
sucks.
is blocking your way down. You would have to like somehow send him tumbling back down or get past him in a very narrow shaft to descend into the chamber.
There's something I could do, but I wanted to wait.
Release the
How
genie.
close is he to me?
Well, you look down.
He's climbing up.
Yeah,
and
he's about 10 feet away right now.
Okay.
Just grab him and throw him out the whole opening. That's what the dwarf would do.
Let me see where.
God rest his soul.
God damn it.
I mean, if your body was there, I might have like healed it.
I mean, it might still.
But
be.
you're gone.
I'm probably inside the flesh wall somewhere.
Yeah. So
All right, I'm gonna cast the color.
you only have one choice, man. You have to use the lamp.
Not yet. I have one last thing to try. I'm gonna cast the color of magic, which is a medium range targeting spell.
This from The Witcher.
A bunch of colors and shit.
Is it?
Yep.
It's a 1 yard
Sounds
radius
like it.
explosion on the target.
Okay.
1d6 plus 1 damage. Odd number, I add another 3d6.
What's the source of damage? Like a magical attack?
I didn't write that down. I need to look at the book.
Alright, take a look at it. Make sure you get all the info.
Flame Genie.
Didn't have one.
Difficulty 100.
Don't worry.
Yep, they're
Don't worry
powerful.
about it.
The Boggart. Oh, these are monsters.
Yeah, you're in the wrong section.
Starts like page 58 is when spells start.
It's way earlier. It's before classes. Oh,
Jesus Christ. What school is it?
Chaos.
That should be like page 70 or something like that.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Well, see, there are
I
classes in there.
was like 5 seconds from getting to it.
What type of what is it?
Is it chaos?
That's the school.
Chaotic, colorful energy spreads through a 1 yard radius sphere, centered on the target. Everything in the area takes 1d6 plus 1 damage. If you rolled an odd number on the damage die, everything in the area takes 3d6 extra damage.
Okay. It's magical.
Isn't he like 1 yard from you?
He said 10 feet.
Oh, okay, then you're fine.
Yeah, it's like about 3 yards.
Yeah, you're fine.
Good enough. I need the book back though, so I can look at my demon stats. Yep.
Come on.
Nope.
No. Did it say plus 1?
Yep.
No, 7 damage. I wish I could reroll 6s.
Seven?
Yeah.
Alright, you see it like he's like, he doesn't like it. New round.
Fast. Keep him busy. I'll take care of the heart.
Oh boy. I don't take a fast action, he might rape me.
Well, there'd be rapage.
Wait, no, what are the odds he could run and attack at the same time?
He's a fucking demon. Okay. Suit yourself.
Slow.
Okay, Ryan gets to go.
He is 22.
Yep.
I rolled over 20,
Yep.
so I get an extra d6.
Yep. And another one, so.
Yeah. Big ol' hit. Nope. 3 1s, so 8 damage.
Alright.
Jesus.
Heart's still beating. It's beating faster though. You notice it's really laboring.
Blood pumps.
Okay.
The demon kills Thomas.
You can do it. I believe in you.
It's just gonna like spit acid at you or something. You think they can't spit acid?
No.
I think they
So you are invisible, Orion.
Yep.
Well, I'm positive this is from The Witcher now. Illumination.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his spell.
No, the
The
music.
color of magic.
Yeah, yep.
I wish I rolled that.
Sorry.
Then did
Okay.
I'm sorry.
1.
The demon is void stepped again next to you.
Oh god.
I told you.
The void step?
The void step.
Fuck.
He rolled a critical fail on his attack,
Ooh.
so he misses you.
Oh yeah, it's heated up and shit.
Is your turn.
Oh good. Alright, but now he's right in my face.
He is in the same chamber as you guys now, standing on the ground,
You must slay.
Next to me, like
He's next to
standing
him.
right next to you. He's going like he's like doing Nightcrawler stuff.
He attacked
Can
you.
you cast a spell without like an op, or is that an op type of thing?
No, there's no ops for that.
No, so you're free to cast a
Alright,
spell.
I'd like to distort my appearance.
You just
Make
like
yourself real.
Face, he
Is that one of your spells? Just make yourself
No,
an
it actually like
Does damage.
no, it's like when I'm attacked, rolls against defense or agility are made with a bane, so it's more of like a blurry type of distortion than like
not
an
just
illusion.
like a grotesque.
Yeah.
It's just I can't hit this grotesque.
Alright, so that was your action. Your blurry face.
He's playing
then
defensively.
it was slow though, so I can move as well.
Why would you do that?
I didn't.
You'd
use
take
it
an
to
out.
be here. I wanted to hide.
You can take an out, so you're done. Done. I don't think you can do much.
Risk but now that I'm distorted, hit me.
So what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna look around.
And he can't just teleport next to you.
You're right. I stand strong.
Okay.
Unless I can cast another spell. Probably not though.
No.
Okay, then I stand firm.
New round.
Fast.
Okay. He is also going fast. Are you going fast?
Yep.
Okay. Ryan can start.
That is 14.
Yep.
Okay. God, 5 damage. Pitiful.
Okay. What is the nature of your action?
Me?
When you both do fast, it depends on the what the action is.
Okay, I was gonna attack.
Is that true for demons?
Well, it goes back to like way back here.
I mean, that shouldn't be true.
Yeah, let me consult it. There was like something I saw in combat. Here we go. This is
It's
game
incredibly perceptive of you, Phil. It's only played at the start of every single fucking episode.
Well, perhaps that's why I if you were paying attention. All of that.
It's easy to notice things when you're dead.
Fuck you.
Your new character is going to be a slave of the D20 rolls now. Anything's possible.
Alright, go ahead, Thomas.
Alright, I attack with my
Oh yeah.
my spellbound staff.
Okay.
So I get boon for that, and I can trick to get another boon, but since I have 2 banes anyway, it's a wash.
Straight roll.
Do I get any banes from this guy standing next to me? I mean boons. Can't you help me?
You have to be like involved.
I think it's only on challenge rolls.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably have to be like talking to you.
Yeah, because you're fully concentrating on the orb right now.
Oh. Straight dead.
Nothing.
All right.
Can't believe that shit. 2 is so close to 20. I just need add 0. Or add a 1. It's so close to 12 and 20. You know what? 4 is right next to 14. 6 is right next to 16.
Doesn't matter.
But doesn't hold up across the board.
What's your defense, Thomas?
That's because
14.
opposite sides always
But
add up.
was that with the bane for the distorted appearance?
Oh, thank you.
Opposite sides always add up to 21.
Opposite
So,
sides.
1 and 20 are
yeah, I
opposite.
understand. I'm just like,
What?
What?
if they manufactured something like this.
I don't know if that's like a miracle or something.
Modern marvel.
Okay. Frenzy was triggered. Both hits. You got hit with both. Because you couldn't discern a second target because of the invisibility. Alright, so that's 23 damage. Alright. You're still alive though. Or no?
Barely.
Okay. It's a new round.
Fast.
How close are we to the hole?
Oh,
Should be pretty near.
probably like a jump away.
Okay, fast.
Good jump. Alright. Ryan?
Oof. Nice. 25.
Alright, so you'll get an extra d6.
This has got to be it.
You want to know how much HP it has? No.
After this,
Alright.
that is 9 damage.
Okay. Has 6 HP left, but he's very close for Thomas here.
He's got to
So
jump.
you got it.
No,
Next turn I'll get it.
He's so close. You got him by.
All right, I have nimble recovery, healing rate, and move half speed without trigger once per rest.
That's pretty good.
Also, like a shift
Yeah.
type move, yeah, without trade. That's
Heal
great.
shift.
That's great. You going for the hole?
Go for the hole.
Yep, I'm going for the hole.
Okay.
And I can still spider climb, so I just want to grip the outside of the hole and hang on. Well, I mean,
Oh, so you're not like leaping down into the chamber below. You're like gonna grab onto the wall when you jump down into that.
He wants to go outside.
That's what I was asking, but depending how far away that is, I thought that was like.
Yeah, you're closer to that. You actually have to go about 25 feet before you make it to the breach to jump out of the building.
Don't think a half speed is enough for that.
No.
You could jump down into the hard chamber with that action.
Okay, that's my best move, probably.
Okay.
Think?
Maybe I can hide.
Sure.
I have to try it.
You've
It's not
got
like, dude,
you've got limited options right now.
I jump, but you know, I try to
You're
use my spider legs to like break my fall or something.
Okay.
Break your leg.
All right. So we'll get an agility challenge roll.
Trickery.
Okay. Yep.
So only one bane.
Yep.
Am I just all time frightened?
Until the demon's dead. Yeah.
Okay.
He's scary.
He's real scary.
So it's a 30.
30-foot fall.
Yep. Which is not that bad.
He spins around, lands on his neck.
Okay. It's roll 2d6, Thomas.
2 and 5.
Jesus.
I have 1 HP.
Okay.
Oh, anything's possible.
All right.
man.
You can just void sneak.
Yeah.
You could miss. I'm blurred.
You're
Yep,
blurred.
it is the demon's action.
And how does hiding work in this game?
Hiding?
Yeah.
Same as
Does it require an
anything.
action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you gotta
You
get
have to
in
actively
Alright,
get out of
you
the-
don't just like
morph into the flesh wall.
Okay. It's like a camouflage. I'm flesh. The wall is flesh.
Perfect.
Alright. He's actually gonna try and attack. He senses Orion basically because of the constant flow of magic, so he's attacking him with like three banes.
Okay.
We'll see how he does.
No problem. Yeah.
He has 3 boons, so it's like a balances out.
Jesus.
Okay, he does hit, but he can't trigger frenzy this round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. 16 damage.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jesus.
No, Tom, no.
Okay.
Alright, new round.
Fast.
You can move or attack.
With fast, move or attack.
Okay,
One of
fast.
Okay.
I have only one thing that I need to do. Hide.
I got 13.
Okay. Most dice rolls, I think you kill the heart with this roll.
Could get all ones.
I said most.
No, 8.
That was 2 ones only.
Close.
Close.
As this green, does it shoot like a little green flame?
I don't.
You think?
It's up to you.
Okay. This last green flame has caused this heart, which has suffered much abuse, to burst, and this acritic foul blood just like spews out of this recess, and the whole tower starts shaking. None of you have line of sight on the demon right now. I don't think, because you're perceiving through the orb.
I mean, if we're saying that I'm blind
I'm not saying you're-
physically,
Well, I'm just wonder like if what you perceive is through the ball when you're focusing.
I don't know. Is it like picture in picture or what?
You said you're blind?
I'm not
I
saying
don't
that.
know.
I was just trying to figure out.
wondering if the spell-
I'm just trying to figure out when Orion, when he's using this ability, if he has both his perception of his immediate
It's up to
surroundings.
you. I don't know.
Okay. Because the way I kind of pictured it as tunnel vision when you're inside of that. orb.
Okay.
Okay. All right. It's actually not a huge consequence. I'm just doing it for descriptive purposes. Okay. So the heart is exploded. The whole tower is trembling. You see like blood and leeches seeping out of the wall, but they're not coming towards you. It's just it seems like this whole thing is coming down. Combat is over, so it's free action right now.
Then my ball will race out of the breach.
Okay. You landed hard on the floor, but you're still alive.
I'll slither up. Try to get to the breach.
Why did you slither?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get some
there's
breaches on there.
breaches forming like everywhere.
breaches,
like the whole
If
tower is starting
possible,
to
I'd like
collapse.
to crawl out of a breach without going where I think the demon might still be.
I
Is that
mean,
possible?
you
Is there
knew
one
he
like
was
in
like
this
he
room?
was in the upper room.
Is there one in this room, like a breach I can get out?
Forming? Yeah, there
Alright,
is.
then I'll do that.
Okay.
And I'll scurry down the side.
Okay, the tower is collapsing rapidly. To scurry at the rate so that you do not fall, it will be an agility challenge roll. However, you're no longer frightened. It would be with 1 bane.
I can trick that right away.
You can, so
it's a
you get a straight up agility.
There we go, 18.
Okay, so it's a little dicey, but you manage to scurry down and make it to the ground as this pillar of flesh is collapsing. Basically, the demon just was banished back to his plane the moment the heart died.
Nice.
So, yep. D20 for fate die from somebody.
Dwarf's fate.
It means it's not going to kill you. It's just
8.
8. Okay.
Fate.
All right. As the tower's collapsing, it's basically forming like this pool of blood and flesh that's just like spreading out. You know, it's like it's melting.
That's gross.
You guys see in the myriad of different bodies and faces that are kind of melting out of the walls. You notice the appearance of your friendly dwarf, and you see like poking out of his head. There's like this weird map.
Poking out of my
And
head.
this like river of flesh is like spewing down the mountainside, but you see like there's this map sticking out of your buddy dwarf's head.
Bryce, I think that's your map.
And both of you make a will with 1 bane.
Trick.
The match is sticking out of the head. Holy
It is.
shit.
A will, you said?
Yep.
2.
11.
Yep.
Right. Orion, it's been a rough day in the sanity department. You take one insanity.
Okay.
And there's like this this great upheaval. Again, in extremely climactic. Basically, you just saw like a river of flesh and blood from this collapsing structure kind of just wash down the mountainside. And as this happens, kind of in place of where the tower stood, there's kind of a bit of a recess into the earth, perhaps where the foundations were, but nothing remains. The flesh spire.
I'm gonna go get that map. Get my scalpel while you're there.
I'll investigate the dwarf.
Okay. Well, he's part of the river of flesh going down the mountain, so you have to like
you
run
have to
out.
chase after him.
Chase it.
Oh, he's flowing away. Jeez.
Oh, can I just use fetch to just
Take. What's the range of fetch?
medium?
Okay, yep, it's in fetch range. Okay.
I got it.
Yeah, there's like this like
Dwarf brain.
Yeah.
Alright.
And what does the map show?
Well, do you remember my description that I gave to Dwarf? I'll reiterate. It's a map of rule. So the world,
yeah.
and there's 5
Mm-hmm.
like blood red insignias on the map. One of them you know is corresponding to exactly where you are right now.
Okay. Where's the nearest one beyond that? How far do we have to travel?
You guys are right here.
Yeah.
You see there's like a mark here,
Oh god.
here,
Oh god.
here, and here.
Well,
Do it again. I'll do it one more time.
no.
Okay.
I mean, I saw.
So,
What
okay.
is the southern one though? What is next to that?
Right here.
That's in Low Country.
It's in the low country, like right by the Salt Sea.
I think that's our next shot.
Why wouldn't we go counterclockwise?
All the way into the northern reach.
Isn't that
That's
where
like the most
aren't we
dangerous
close to
one.
it? Aren't we close to that?
I think we are not strong enough. We
You're
barely survived this one.
You're right. In fact, we didn't all survive it.
Oh yeah, dwarf. God rest his
Poorly
soul.
planned.
Alright. How much health you got left?
1.
Fuck.
And you're diseased.
Oh, fuck.
You guys are both diseased, I think. Oh, no, you were frightened and fatigued. Yeah,
Yeah.
Orion's diseased. That's right, okay.
What did he become diseased from?
The being in the spire.
Oh yeah.
You resist.
I
Yep.
resist.
I'm gonna heal myself for my healing rate.
Okay.
Just in case something happens.
Do you have any more heals?
He's used a lot
We
of
need
his,
we need to
shit.
rest.
Yeah.
Right in that recess where the flesh spire used to be.
Yep. And no one was gonna look there.
No one will look there.
Everyone's gonna climb this pool of blood. They'll eat dwarf before they try to eat us.
True. Alright, let us sleep. Sleep the night away.
Will you sleep in the recess?
Unless there's like leeches down there or something. Is it all nasty or is it just...
Yeah, I was gonna ask if someone like actually looked down there.
I mean, we wouldn't just like...
You just jump into this pit, all mummy returns.
Yeah, I mean, I guess first we'd look at it.
No.
Yeah.
It's very strange, actually. You see a huge mound of various like clothing items, trinkets, basically physical objects that have been passed through all the people who were.
Hey.
There's a huge pile of money at the bottom. Too.
Hey, we can sleep on money.
Yeah.
Okay, how much money we got?
What are all of your weight numbers at? It's gonna be about as much as you can carry.
I should do the math.
Yep.
First, I should add my level. Next, the math. Are all weapons like is a dagger a size?
Yes, dagger is one size because it's a pointy object. That the dagger, it's not so much the weight, but that like it's difficult to like have all of that.
I don't know, I feel like I'm at 4
Okay.
out of 9.
Out of
10.
okay.
If it's just strength.
Yep. I'll say each of your ladies can have 3 available for carrying.
Good.
Okay, so let's add it all up. 6 plus 1 plus 1.
No,
Oh no, you've got more.
I could
You've got
do
like 5.
I'll do like 4.
Okay, so you've got about 11 available.
Sure.
That's pretty good.
I mean, maybe.
You could carry all sorts of
I mean,
stuff.
if we're talking gold crowns, I might choose to like
No,
drop something.
They're not in gold crown. It's silver, which is much better than if you were trying to bring home a bunch of bits.
Yeah. I mean, I might choose to do some swapperoos of like.
Just
equipment
drop
with
everything
money.
so you can.
Like, why do I even have this hoe? I think I am gonna drop them.
I could leave my dagger. I don't need that.
Like, why am I carrying around?
Gotta find
this
the
farm
index
equipment?
again.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Maybe currency is in the crib sheet. I don't think so.
I mean, it's 10, 10, 10, 10, so... You
I
mean
could
money by
leave-
weight?
Well, you remember that it's a full 10 roll.
Yeah. I thought you were like...
I'm double checking something because I was trying. I mean, I'm gonna house rule the weight of the coins if I can't find anything, but. Oh, it's 10 bits to a copper penny, 10 copper pennies to a shilling. Okay. So how much? What's the total number you guys are carrying back now? So
add
six
one.
from the
It
two
was
ladies.
11.
Add 1.
I'll leave my dagger, so 13.
13 total.
Yeah.
Calculating. Add 350 silver pieces.
Shit.
Phil should begin Karajan. Because maybe he could carry more coins.
That's true.
Oh, yeah,
if he
it's
wanders
all
in,
like, hey,
that
help
tower,
us bring this money back, and you can
have a
this
tenth
is-
of it.
yeah,
This is my cave.
yeah. You claim ownership of this.
Do we see it?
Just-
Oh,
There's
no,
just
the
another
clockwork
body
is
in there
utterly
who's
destroyed.
alive.
what race?
That's not 350 each, by the way. That's you can just kind of add. Someone can just make note that you're carrying a bunch of coins.
I'm gonna check.
I know.
You know what? I'm gonna go real wild here, and I'm gonna be a human again.
All right.
Third grade goblin.
That's what I hoped.
We're doing D20 for
any 3d6 roll is now a d20.
because that's going to be a lot of way more fun.
way more fun.
Is this like there's less rolls, but just
No, it's the same amount of rolls, but anywhere you would roll 3d6, you get a d20.
Yeah, so
instead.
basically it removes the average effect. Extremes are just as likely as average now.
Alright, so any 19 or 20 is getting re-rolled.
Okay.
Yep.
Unless I tell you otherwise.
Yep.
Okay, so d20 for your ancestors.
9.
They were ordinary and unexceptional people. Nice job, Phil. You were all 9s and 10s. Alright, d20 for your family circumstances.
12.
You're wealthy.
Your family was getting by.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alright, and then you get a roll on the common, military, religious, or wilderness table to determine your family's profession. I don't know if it's random, though.
Why did we
Just
randomly
random.
do that before?
I think I used to always just do random.
Yeah, random.
Okay, then just roll a d6.
4.
Okay. And this is slow. Once we get to the strange events, it'll be great.
Yeah, all over the fucking place. It'll just be 10.
You're gonna get turned into a goblin.
I'll be turned into normal man.
Normal man.
That'll be my name.
Rolled a what? A 4?
Yeah.
I think it's okay. It's a military, so
My family.
then you can
military.
well roll a d20. You have to see exactly what.
9.
Marine. Your family were Marines.
what does that mean in the year 700?
Like,
I think they were naval, like
battlers.
You
yeah,
can still have amphibious landings. It's just a lot less fancy.
yeah,
You get off the plank of the ship and you storm the beach.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're moving on to
I just didn't know if they had like a military connotation necessarily.
Yeah, like a marine would be like ship to ship combat too.
So basically,
Like at the
your
high
seafarers.
military sailor.
Yeah, all right. D20 for your parents.
It comes from the Latin.
13.
Your mother is dead.
Mare, the sea.
And then let's get a D20 to decide her circumstance of death.
3.
She was murdered.
Awkward.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. All right, D20 for your siblings.
18.
You have 2d6 siblings.
Oh,
Big
God.
family.
Yeah.
All Marines.
We just have a ship. 11.
Okay, you have 11 siblings.
I don't want to write all their
You
shit
are
out.
one of 12.
Maybe one of them died and your mom brought him back as a clockwork. Killed her.
Yeah, Clockwork's
Can
always
I
murder
murder
their
her? Yeah,
maker.
great.
Alright, D20 for your age.
3.
4 years old.
You start the game as a child no more than 11 years old.
Oh my god. No more than
I'll
11.
be 10.
Alright.
You are size
Bart-
1.5.
Bart Simpson.
We just have this little shit.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's gonna wander up and join the party.
Okay, so your height is 35 inches.
What was the,
I'm shorter than I was before.
what was the Sprawl character when you were a kid?
Dobbin.
I was Dobbin. I was a little frog man.
Yeah,
The frog
you
boy.
weigh 80
This isn't
pounds.
I
that
remember
bad.
the day you woke up and your building was being
Oh, wait.
demolished. Yeah.
Those numbers might be modified by your
Oh,
build,
it's
so
fine.
you can roll another D20.
His head.
12.
Okay, you're average. So 80 pounds, 35 inches.
Excellent.
35 inches. Jesus
Guys,
Christ.
3 feet tall.
Alright.
I'm a short 10-year-old.
That is very short.
That's very short.
I'm like
Hey,
stunted growth.
That's before he puts his shoes on.
Yeah.
Okay? He's got a nice platform.
That is
shoes.
It could have been
insanely short.
if he would have rolled another 3, it would have reduced his height by 46 inches.
I'd be nothing.
It would be like 12 inches, a foot tall.
Like this
He's a 10-year-old
absurd little thing. You'd be like Pinocchio. You would be Pinocchio, but
That would have been incredible.
Oh,
All right,
Fucked up.
D-
I could get like stuck.
D20 for your appearance.
12.
Striking.
You are neither attractive nor
Why
unattractive.
couldn't have you?
I know, I wanted to be some weird mutant. Alright, D20 for your childhood.
Be fucking green skinned or something.
Why is he so? How is he a Marine?
20.
You're a child soldier.
You attended one of the finest educational institutions.
You're this little prodigy.
You can speak, read, and write the common tongue and high archaic.
At the age of 10.
At the age of 10.
Oh, okay, hold on.
They call
I have to
him
write that
bookworm.
down. Okay.
Okay.
Languages common and archaic.
High archaic.
Yeah, it's high.
Okay. So then we're gonna roll on your area of scholarship. So that's a D20 roll.
Okay.
Demonology.
20.
You you studied magical theory. Okay.
Okay.
I think this is gonna be a magic user.
Then you can also add one of the following professions: artist or musician.
Be artist.
Okay, you can be a painter, a poet, or a writer.
You should be a poet.
I don't have to come up with poems all the time.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll be a painter.
Alright. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the life experiences because he hasn't done anything.
You're a blank slate.
You're definitely the black sheep of your Marine family. Alright.
I think you're probably the youngest, maybe.
Who's the 4 genius?
Alright, D20 for your
I
starting
mean, I don't think it would be
lifestyle.
possible. It wouldn't be possible for you to be
18.
the oldest
You
unless
are
you were
rich.
a witch.
He's
Rich.
rich.
Oh, rich.
Rich.
Oh shit.
Little 10-year-old, 30,
He
less than
attended
3
the
feet
finest
tall.
college.
You're the definition of a little snot.
Yeah. Alright, roll a
Painter.
D3.
Painting and magic theory.
D3.
No. 1.
Okay. You have a set of noble's clothing and a fine cloak.
Okay.
That's it.
You have a dagger. And here we go. This is the best part. You get a healing potion,
Okay.
a personal servant, and a guard with 3 horses.
Oh my god! You're gonna take so much money!
Yeah.
How is that appearing?
I don't know. What are you doing out here?
I'm looking forward to the negotiations for like what your cut is.
Alright,
Obviously,
then
I came to
Little
destroy
boy
the power.
friend.
two-
Came to clean up the
2d6 for your money. 8 silver pieces.
Okay.
Alright, D20 for your personality.
Okay. 7.
Alright, you are quiet and withdrawn. You are most uncomfortable when you're alone. You are most comfortable when you're alone and become uncomfortable in large crowds.
Okay.
D20 for relationships.
I feel like you've only had 2 characters. You've had 1.
One.
I've had like 12.
Whose fault is that?
5.
You distrust other people and find yourself questioning their motives. You're definitely going in the next flesh spire alone.
This is your 5th.
It's just there's nothing I can do.
They
There's
only
nothing I
get
can do.
tougher and more fortified.
I won't be going.
Alright, 1d6 for what you desire.
Wait, what did you say his personality is?
Distrustful.
You distrust, yeah.
Oh.
6.
You desire redemption.
What have you done?
What have you done at 10 years old? Alright,
His father
and
disowned him after his wife
You
died.
put a bag of crap
1d6
on
for your
somebody's
fear.
What was that?
1d6.
porch and set it on fire.
3.
You fear death.
What the? You're like, I have so much to give this world. I don't want to die yet.
Alright,
I'm already
d20
gonna
for obligations.
10.
You try to do what you say you will do, but you don't always succeed.
Yeah, don't we all?
Alright, here's a fun one. D20 for morality.
Let's get that low roll.
17.
Oh.
You strive to do right in all things, to consider others, to obey the laws, and to leave the world better than how you found it.
You are lawful, good, altruistic.
Yes.
That is,
But he desires redemption.
Yep. No, because he has this impossibly rigorous moral code that he lives up. You're a legalist.
It's well formed. I mean, you studied like the great philosophers. It's like,
Yeah, and you're like, what have I done?
Alright, D20 for your religious beliefs.
That
This
one.
could be great.
8.
Ooh, this.
You follow tenets of witchcraft.
Oh, and you're little.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be buddies.
What's buddies?
Nice.
Maybe you won't kill me.
But D20 for how pious you are about your witchcraft.
10.
They are neither strong nor
No,
weak.
no.
So you're kind of into witchcraft.
You know,
Which seems odd for your character.
I'm kind of witchcraft.
There you go.
Prestigious academy.
Years old.
But he's
Oh,
And you're
God.
less than 3
Prestigious.
feet. You're 1 inch shy of 3 feet tall.
I'm 10.
Someday, someday you'll get that.
tall.
In.
No, 35 inches.
Oh my god, you're less than 3 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm shorter than the
That's
dwarf.
insane. It's less than 3 rulers. That's like this
I'm
tall.
such a little-
It's like this
I'm
freaking
sitting
tall.
on a full horse.
I think it's a
My
little
servant
longer
got
than
it.
that.
Barely.
Yeah. He's
Well,
pretty
6
short.
feet tall would be 2 times 3, so.
Yeah. So he's
Is
like
that
he's
half
half
a
my height, pretty much. He's pretty fucking short. Yeah.
That's like.
I don't
There's
know.
no way it's that tall. Think of a ruler. Think of a ruler.
Do you think this is 6 feet long? This table?
It looks like 5.5 feet.
Yeah.
So it's at
Hold
least
on.
half the table's length.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's
Right.
Thomas is
Yeah,
actually,
Tom-
actually you're right. Yeah, it
Yeah,
says
three-
I think it's about 5.5
It's
feet.
half my
right
height.
about this.
He's short. I don't think it's that.
That's
but-
it's not that.
Do you think is he as tall as this table?
At least.
No.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah,
This
he's
is
as
less
tall
than
as
3
the
feet
table.
tall.
Just about. Not much tall, maybe a little shy.
No, I think it's like up to. It's gotta be
How
up to
big
like
do you think a
here.
ruler is?
Go ask your dad for a ruler.
I really-
We need to prove this out.
I'm gonna go home and
I'm
gonna
6
do
feet.
math.
He's half of my height.
Okay, how tall
Stand
is a piece
up,
of
boss.
paper? 11 inches. Piece of
It's
paper.
like here.
Piece of paper is 11 inches.
He's above the table, but
All right,
not
he's
by
above
much.
the table. All right.
Alright.
Look, it's
Okay,
like
yep.
it's like this. Yeah, maybe yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
this 11 inches by 8 inches or some shit like
Okay.
that.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. He's a
I mean,
little
he's
bit above
short,
the table.
but
In any case, is that all?
that's it.
That's all I need to know.
That's all you need to know.
You guys shoes also.
Somehow you've made it to level 5.
Oh, and my character is 6 feet tall, so he's exactly half my in-game height.
Good.
Just so we know.
So, you're on the road with your retinue.
Yeah, my guard.
Yeah,
my
I know
Like
you don't
guard.
have names for all your siblings, but you should have names for all of your personal household.
and
that
for
you travel.
myself.
And your horses, yeah.
Uman.
And your horse.
Don't be Uman.
That'd be funny if you were trapped in the flesh fire. Like, and you all just come out.
With the horses and all.
Just this caravan with fine clothes.
How magical.
You should name yourself Bort.
No, I'm not. No more orts.
Alright.
Orcs.
Okay.
Reginald. Some
Reginald.
kind of royal name sounding.
Yeah.
Latavius.
Latavius.
Nah. He didn't roll. He didn't-
Archimedes.
Archibald.
Yeah.
Leopold.
There you go.
It's not bad.
Napoleon.
Jesus.
That'd just be too something.
Clovis.
Clovis?
Yeah.
But he's the black sheep of the family.
Yeah.
So
Latavius.
I feel like his
wants to be
parents probably
raised-
would have given him like a strong marine name,
Yeah.
but then he just became this little sissy scholar.
I mean, he's only had.
I'll be Boris.
Boris.
Came
Not the
from
name I would have picked.
Well, it's the name my parents picked.
Yep.
There
Okay.
you have it.
So you guys had your extended rest.
Oh,
Nice.
thank God.
Very good.
2 times healing rate.
Yeah.
Would you be traveling from the Northern Realms or to the Northern Realms?
Shit, what's in the north again?
Basically, it's like rural, rough country that has a lot more rumors about beasts and monsters.
I'm sure I'd be traveling to the northern realms. Or
Okay.
why would I be anywhere? Why would I exist?
Why did you leave with your guard and 3
That was
horses?
really like
And who else?
Space
I'm
Odyssey.
a servant as well.
Oh my God.
You're like in a bubble floating in space.
He's
Like,
like,
why do
oh.
I exist?
Why would you, the boy, be left with like the family like fortune?
Well, I mean, why did they send me to the most prestigious academy
traveling in this
to study
field.
magical theory and painting?
I guess you're rich.
Your mom's dead though. She was
mean,
murdered.
I'm rich.
I
that
think
makes sense.
I think that was a very important event that
Your mom
changed
was
the whole
murdered.
trajectory
Oh,
of
like
my
my
family.
life.
Yep.
I think it makes sense. that
Maybe
you're
you
Gonna
were
change lifestyle.
through some accounting error. You were like the sole beneficiary of the will or something.
My
His
not
dad's
dead.
still alive.
Yeah.
And we're a marine family.
You have to figure
And you
it
have
all
11
out.
siblings,
Okay.
most of them older than you.
I feel like I'd probably be sent out to like provide for the rest of the family once the marine business goes.
Oh, maybe all the other siblings are like
They're
out
like-
on marine business.
We're like
Yeah.
they're like
They
you gotta do a different lifestyle. This isn't working. People are dying.
You are our hope.
Our hope
So go study painting.
and magical theory.
Yeah.
Marine culture.
Oh God.
What a character.
I have to decide what I'm even gonna fucking be.
We haven't even established a class.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
you need
yeah.
a class? You could just
Yeah.
be a human. All right.
Well, a human class.
No, here I got you.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be some kind of
Magic.
Yeah.
but there's a lot of
Yeah,
work
there's
to
a lot
put
of
into
magic.
I might have to come back to exactly what I am next session with like some actual plan of this. But
that. Mm-hmm.
I mean, for now, you're
And
getting
then-
all
and then-
there.
case I-
Figure out why you
magical shit.
exist.
you know, maybe. Yeah. Fuck. Why would I be here? Why would I?
Why am I here, God?
Like if
Maybe
I'm
that's
trying to
something
help
to
my
do for like learning. It's like a field trip. You're like,
Go see the flesh
savage
spire.
lands.
See the
Write
majestic.
paper on it.
flesh
Or paint.
Okay.
Go paint the flesh spires.
But then he arrives and we're just sleeping in the hole.
Yeah, maybe
That'd be
it actually
funny.
was an academic like point of research. Like, oh,
Yeah.
for
Well,
you to give
if
this
you
academic
created
institution.
an authentic enough painting of the flesh spire, that could probably make people lose sanity just by viewing the painting. But
It'd be like academic like
I think it makes sense. Like, it's,
composure of the
it makes
image.
sense
You know,
that you're in like the most prestigious university. Like they're very cutting edge. You're like you have to
everybody
go
else.
out and like.
Everybody else there is like
Yeah.
35 years old, and they're like,
You're
like
I
I don't
I'm
think they
writing my-
probably told him to go paint the flesh fire,
No.
but
it's
you
probably
may have heard about it.
It's probably like I made it a point of research. Just
you're
yeah,
on your
to-
research trip.
right,
Right, here you
research
are.
trip. It's like I'm writing my thesis, and there's like.
I mean, they
doctors
sent you.
somewhere.
They sent you with a guard and a servant and three horses.
Three horses.
These are mine.
You each have a
They
horse.
did send me.
Yep, you each have a horse.
I think it was like
I don't.
they
think
would
I-
normally send a little boy out, but like the nature of the academics required that.
So your attributes as a human, is it like all 10?
I don't know. What?
It's all 10 with one of them raised by 1.
Okay.
Would have been funny if you.
I'm gonna raise your agility by 1 and and decrease your strength by 1
Fair enough.
automatically.
Because I'm
For
like a
your
little
age,
hobbit. Alright. Yeah, I'm some sort of magician. You can take my word on that. As far as like,
The
yeah,
hero
so
of the fire.
I came here following rumors of this flesh fire, and
Yeah.
also I'm studying the disease as a matter of academic, and also for improving the world.
The best way
Striving to do good in all
the
ways.
best, the best way to study the disease is to just let it enter your body. Yeah. And, yeah. Okay.
Are we still both diseased?
I was never diseased.
I am just diseased.
You are diseased. Alright.
Maybe
I will cure it.
Oh yeah, but you have your natural test each time you rest.
So just a D20.
It's a strength with a bane. It's a potent disease.
That is a failure.
Okay. But you're about to cure yourself magically.
That is correct.
Okay. You do the D20 for the crit fail effect.
5.
Okay, you cured yourself.
I'm
Yes.
still in rough shape.
How much do you need?
Taking 14 damage
Jesus.
after healing, so I'm at 14 damage out of 27.
Okay, I'll give you your healing rate.
You guys hear horse hooves approaching?
The cultists. The cultists have come to inspect the tower.
Maybe to rebuild it.
Weapons at the ready.
Oh, you're getting massacred. Yeah. So you
Spike!
Take his
specify
horses.
your class and have more full stats. We'll just say
Just
your
level
HP
0.
is like 8. Yeah.
You take his horses.
All right. So yeah, you guys hear approaching. But you guys are kind of in a little divot in the ground there, so you have to. Gonna stick their head out.
Do we want to leap out at them or stay hidden?
What could have happened, dear Benedict?
Okay, so you hear voices.
A
You hear
child's
like
voice.
a child's voice. Yeah.
My God, they're sacrificing children.
Pop my head up and look. Okay. I see the site.
Me and my guard and servant are looking down on the wreckage of.
Oh, I thought you were looking down on
Me
us.
too. I like you're standing
Looking
over.
down on us.
We're just surrounded by horses. Like looking down at the crevice. Like,
Horus
what do
with
we
his
have here,
arms
Morlock? Some savages.
Slay them.
Oh man, what was my first guard's name? I can't remember. It was,
Whose name?
the guard that like died.
Grim or what? Gaunt doorway.
I
What?
was Pentel and he was.
Oh yeah, you were Pentel.
And Kren's your manservant.
No one remembers him, even though he sacrificed himself for us.
I thought it was like an object name. It was like gate or like doorway or like
Doorway.
In any case,
Anyways.
it was something like
tomb.
Tomb. It was
Tombs.
Tombs.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be Tombs again?
No, he's dead.
He is dead.
No, this is, my guard's name is Benedict and my servant is Arthur.
Okay.
But yeah, I say fetch me my sketch pad, Arthur. I need to
Yes, sir.
begin sketching out the like.
A mountain landscape.
No, don't you see? There's some sort of vast
Oh, pool down there.
pool
Look
of
at that.
ooze, yes.
Oh my.
This is where we hear the rumors of the tower were.
So we're just like in this hole, just like
Yeah.
peeking out.
Yeah.
If I'm to continue my research on this disease, I need to get here in a more timely manner.
I'll use fetch on the sketch pad once he brings it out.
Okay.
I want to see what this
You
little
could
cultist is
probably
drawing.
you have an agility to catch it.
I thought his servant was getting it.
Fetching it out of a saddlebag or something.
Okay, sure. It flies out. The servant says, "Oh,
Teleports.
the wind."
Teleports.
Okay.
It disappears.
I don't know what happened to it. It's gone.
What do you mean? Did you drop
It
it?
was in my hands and it vanished.
Do I see a lot of like penis drawings and stuff?
You're asking the wrong guy.
No, it would actually be random images pertaining to the disease as I travel the land.
It's a disease.
What a fucking cultist!
Disease penis.
Look at this, Royce!
Well, you know, like a detailed sketch, like image of like one of the leeches.
Oh, look!
You know,
It's
no-
designer!
Notes about, you know,
like the bulbs.
It looked a lot like the notes that we saw like in Howard,
Yup.
like researching like
there would be
This is the
the
mastermind.
perfect leaf.
All we have to do is
We must slay
There'd
him.
This
be
must be
some
the
notes
demon
about
lord.
my thesis, you know, that I'm working on.
to create a more.
No,
A more effective virus.
combating it, known effects, you know, known.
No, we can probably tell like, oh, he was trying to like help the disease. And, like,
I hate everything I'm trying to do good just gets instantly just like reasonably spun around to like this man is a villain.
You have to break the narrative.
There's no break.
I mean, there was that one time that you stood in the middle of the road wearing a robe with a dagger and called us out.
Wait, when was that?
That was
The Dungeon World.
that mage was eventually thrown up on the ceiling or something. and Killed.
It was like I've been
I've
tracking.
been looking for you!
I see you.
You want to know who the most dangerous is?
When I try to do good, it just goes to bad. I can't stop it.
Great stuff. Well, I haven't seen you stand up yet, so.
No, I'm playing safe. But
I'm
I'll say reason I go like, oh, I'm like, hey, what do you see in there? And then like we see like disease leeches, and I say,
I'm looking around and it's like
Well, you're talking to Orion, aren't you?
yeah.
Okay, you hear like voices from like a little
Some whispering.
crevice up ahead.
who goes there?
I'll hold up the sketch book. Explain yourself.
I think you should explain yourself, thief.
Thief. I will teleport it into the ground next to him. Stolen nothing.
Oh, I motion for Arthur to pick it up.
Oh my god. Arthur might have a very interesting relationship. Yes, here you are, sir.
Now be my footstool.
Unzip. Just order to unbuy the
You drop it again and say, Arthur, I said you pick it up.
You got this cruel little whip.
Oh my god.
This little miniature boy.
He's
Hire these servants.
I say I'm a student from one of the greatest academies in the land of Arbalath, and I'm researching this dreadful disease that swept the land. Do you know what happened here? And who the hell are you?
Damn well what happened here.
We are also researching the disease, so to speak.
We destroyed this tower.
So it was real.
It's
Very real.
What are you doing in that hole, though?
Sleeping.
We thought no better place to rest than in the hole of our victory.
The glory hole.
Yep. Of the flesh spire.
So, you too seek the end of this disease?
He's correct.
Perhaps we could pool our efforts.
Why on earth would I risk the life of a young child?
Promising one at that.
Well, I'm here on my own behalf, I suppose, but mostly to finish my thesis.
This is no school field trip!
I'm quite capable of defending myself. I
don't believe it.
Stare.
I don't believe it.
Well, he is not unaccompanied.
Okay,
In fact, they have
Here's a guard. We'll take your guard with
servants and horses.
Yeah, we'll take your horses and your guard.
Are you bandits?
No. We'll pay him to accompany us.
Oh yeah, we can.
And leave me unattended. You just said you didn't want to leave me.
You have a
unattended.
servant.
You should say,
Make your way back to school.
guard man. What is this boy paying you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, what's the guard's name?
Benedict.
Standard wage.
We could arrange that.
About a silver a week.
Give you 5 silver a week.
What are we doing?
See, now you're trying to rob me.
That's not robbing. Really? We're offering the man a fair wage.
You mean it?
Absolutely. You seem capable.
Roll a will with 3 mains.
Oh, I don't know what we're doing.
You might lose your guard.
That is 14.
He looks at you and he says, "Sir, I request a pay increase, or I must go."
See here. How does this happen? Okay, how about this?
Oh my god.
If you're taking my guard, then you're taking me too.
If we must.
But the only ones who've had any claimed experience with this tower.
Yes,
and
perhaps.
I can be of use to you, but more importantly, I'm a little boy.
We can guide you back to town.
No, that won't be good enough.
Perhaps. Yeah, what I'm trying to say, maybe his knowledge of the towers.
We have knowledge of the towers.
You're right.
We destroyed one. What more knowledge do we need?
I say, what was your name again?
Boris.
Boris.
I
Have
tried
you,
to sound tough
have
for
you
myself.
learned anything of these towers in your research? Or these disease? Well, I guess we know about disease.
We know everything.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned.
We need a guard.
To be honest, it's been mostly hearsay, although the disease is well studied in many places so far now that it's so widespread. You can see in my notes here, they have many details about the symptoms and rate of spread, rate of infection.
Do you share your notes with Ryan?
Yes, I do. I actually get off my horse.
Alright, Ryan, do you look at the notes?
I'll look at the notes.
Okay.
I cannot say how. I assume they're at least decently.
They look good, and you've retreated your crit fail dice for the magic healing now. It's now back to only one. There's a fail.
Oh, okay.
So you definitely see that you gained a few new insights looking at them. So.
Well, this is impressive.
You also see the some signature examples of witch lore in the way he describes his methods.
Well, upon some information as well.
Oh.
These flesh spires are somehow connected to the disease.
There's more than one.
Yes.
Yes, we know. We have a map. Well, you seem well researched, but how would you fare in a life and death struggle against hordes of cultists
I'm
and
a
infected?
Very skilled magic user.
Oh?
Yes.
A demonstration, perhaps?
I have to fucking decide what I Which,
Press the
I honestly
mutation.
I can't. Yeah, I'll do. Is that a basic wizard spell? Or
No,
what
there
the
are
hell
no
does
basic.
magician? What the hell does magician get on a basic?
You've got the book.
Magicians get sense magic, spell recovery, and counter spell.
None of those are really like,
No, not flashy.
demonstrations.
Then defend yourself, boy!
Oh god.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
You cast your
You
most.
better counter spell
You
it.
cast your most deadly.
He lives, he's a
Oh my god.
Even if you deflect it, it will cause you great pain.
we could assume we can cast a spell and we're like, oh.
I mean,
Why would we assume that, though?
I mean, just because, like, out of character, then.
That's true.
But, like, you will have them.
So you would cast something.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Sure,
Okay.
I think
some
that's
basic, whatever the hell I can do, some basic use.
Alright,
it's
well,
showy. It's showy enough.
if the boy is willing, then I suppose we can't stop him.
I'll protect myself.
Have to now that Benedict is on our
on our payroll.
But does Benedict come with a horse?
No. He'll have to rent it from me.
That's your horse?
Yes, it is.
All
rich.
three of them are yours.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I mean, we don't have horses, so
No.
it is what. Someone has to walk anyways.
Well, couldn't we, like, pair up?
Oh,
Like
butt buddy.
5 of us. Yes.
2 pairs.
Fine. Perfect. Since you're part of the group, we will use your horses.
As recompense, we'll give you a share of, we'll pay you fairly, but we do have a lot of equipment that needs to be, stored
On your horses.
on your
Yeah, on your horse.
So if you help us move, we'll pay a fair loading fee.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah,
would
you
it
are
take?
distrustful, aren't you?
So what would it take, let's say...
10 silver.
10 silver.
What? For the whole thing?
For the trip.
For the trip.
For,
I mean, there's more loot that we didn't pick up.
it's more than
Yeah. We can load up these horses
but I
real
want to
good.
claim it as...
Can work them to death.
As you ride this out, drive into the
Collapse.
Yeah, we can be more generous. Let's say 10 silver per horse
There you
Ooh,
go.
that's
that we load up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carry our stuff to town.
our private.
Very well.
Don't know peeking.
All right,
And then we
perfect.
just bag up all this corn.
Yeah. Just bag up
We
everything.
don't let them know.
All right.
Hundreds
So,
of
do you want to like load them to the brim or allow them to still move with like within reasonable
I
expectation?
think heavy encumbrance. We can
Okay.
negotiate with
All
them.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
We can buy new horses.
one of the horses I'm not giving up for
First
For saddling.
saddling because I
Okay.
want it. I'll let Arthur be on it too.
Okay. You can add another 200 silver coins to your bounty.
550 silver pieces.
What you can get? Oh no, to their bounty?
You don't get shit.
Okay,
Well, we're paying you.
We're paying you. You
Well,
get 20
10 per
silver.
horse, so 20.
Yeah, you get 20. Are you writing down the whole number?
I just wrote down the whole number.
Okay, now
You can
make
keep
sure
track
both,
of it.
Okay, make sure both of you don't do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Minus 20.
Alright, what's the riding order? And like who's on what horse?
I'm probably.
And where's your destination?
We're heading south.
Oh, you're gonna go to the low. Your destination's the Low Country. Eh?
Correct.
Where is your first stop? Unless you're gonna go all the way through.
No. I don't know. The biggest town that we can reach within today.
Within today, that'll be the southern edge of the mountains.
Oh, jeez.
Class was probably the closest.
Fuck.
Be on the road.
While.
Thinking of a genie.
When all else fails.
Yeah.
When you've eaten the horses, you can bring out the genie.
I don't know what
When you've eaten Benedict.
what notable cities are.
I would need the book.
Oh.
Because I'd like to do canon locations.
Like, why is that a wizard?
So
He's just like a really obese like guy who's just jerking
you've
off
got-
like a
You
sprite
do
or
have
something.
at
the
least
wizard.
1 day to
Yeah,
travel before you
he's
do
a
it.
wizard.
Another
Oh,
picture
yeah.
for that page?
And also for the previous day,
Warlock. Wizard.
both of you make a notch in your rations.
Okay.
Which I'm guessing between the two of you, you probably only have about like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, but I said
Mhm.
4 left.
Yeah. You probably have rations with. Do you have any rations with your?
Not explicitly stated on
It was
my
not
card.
listed.
Okay.
But why would he have left on an
Well,
expedition?
yeah.
Maybe
well,
he ate them all.
it's true, but we're gonna say to feed you and your servants, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you gotta keep track of this.
Well, I don't have to keep track of Benedict any longer.
No? Oh, is he with them?
Well, I thought they'd out-hired him.
Unless you're willing to raise your...
Oh, what did you guys offer him?
5.
Is
Well,
there
that's a
two?
little pricey. I don't know why we did that.
Is it?
We're gonna have to get a new one.
A new guard?
A new
You
cheaper
just
one.
got 530.
I don't want to waste it.
What are you even gonna spend it on?
All sorts of stuff.
I let them
Fancy
take
weapons,
Benedict's.
artifacts, genie
can
lamps,
fend for himself
genie
if you want.
control, like a
Genie control device.
device.
Oh, that's expensive.
That's gotta be expensive.
Wagon, a horse of my own.
A horse to
No,
call my
yeah,
own.
a cart would be nice.
Yeah, you
Carriage.
can afford a carriage.
Yeah, that would be good.
A warship, a gun. I've always wanted a gun.
Warship for a gun.
There's lots of possibilities.
Yeah, we
that
could-
one-
Plenty to spend
I'll
money
fill
all
out
on.
my
sorts of
class
stuff.
details later, but I'm a wizard.
Okay, let me see the book. All right, Phil. Benedict is your responsibility for now.
Okay,
We're gonna
Well,
say
Perhaps it was just tough talk.
he's sticking with you.
Maybe.
good.
He's sticking with you. Your destination is the Low Country Flesh Spire.
First thing you gotta do,
Yeah.
try to hire out my guard and take my horses.
How much do you pay for those horses?
It's about
Pretty double.
like 1,200 miles away, so it's gonna probably be a couple of months.
Got a trip ahead of us.
Yep.
Oh, the next
a couple of months
tower,
to get to
next
town.
tower.
Or
To
do
get to the next
your
tower.
Your next chosen tower.
we need to buy food? We're
Yeah.
gonna have to eat for a month.
I
Well,
mean, maybe there's like some rivers we can get on.
yep,
And,
so Adine City is the you have some history there
oh
though.
God.
There's the Holy Kingdom. There's Caracas. I mean, so you could go out of your way to the Freehold. You could go to
The
Adine.
freehold to the north.
The Freehold is like due east of your position,
Guess we could go there and then go.
and you could actually take a boat really far down along the coast. Here, I'll show you. So you guys are here.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your next intended flesh spire. Freehold's here, so if you went across the mountains, then potentially you could take a boat all the way down and take it to this inlet, and then you'd actually be pretty close.
Either that, or we go to the freehold and then we go to the northern.
Yeah, that's
Spire.
true. You could try to make it
But
for,
can we look at the
for
map
the
again?
one up here.
That seems closer physically.
Yeah,
I
certainly
worry
is.
about a 2-month trip or something like that.
Where we're not doing anything about this disease.
We get
The
there.
whole
and just-
But I
continent's
mean, it's
ravaged.
gonna take us.
I mean, that's just a problem with
It's
like,
gonna take us months to get to all these towers anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I
It's-
feel like if we're destroying towers along the way, that
Yeah.
should impact things.
Yeah, let's go to the next closest one. I think counterclockwise.
So let's go to the freehold.
You're gonna
Nice,
make it for the
just
freehold.
Yeah.
We have forces and on our side.
clockwise or
Right.
counterclockwise?
Freehold, you're about
Counterclockwise.
who has the highest intelligence?
No, I have 11, but that could go high sometime.
I have 14.
Ooh, very nice. Let's get an intelligence check from you, Orion.
That is 18.
Okay. Going at a steady pace, you're about 5 days from the freehold. That's going through the mountains.
So be it.
You're gonna need to probably eat less than your normal rations for them to last. Because you've got enough for 4 days for your crew.
Sure.
And then these two have about the same amount. We'll simplify it that way.
I have the 2 girls.
Yep. So you guys are all stretching your rations for about an extra day, day and a half or so. And I'll do this in like a meta sense isn't the word, but like we're gonna simplify it so that we can condense this so that we don't spend the next like 2/3 of a session just doing travel. So I'll just ask a series of questions to you guys as you make this travel to the freehold. So in general, would anyone like to be the overall guide for the trip?
I guess me.
Navigating through the mountains.
Probably the most.
Basically, you'd be picking which mountain pass to take, kind of assessing distances. Okay. So is intellect or perception derives from intellect, I think. Yep. Okay. So you can just do a straight up.
22.
All right. You guys will not be making any tumbles down the mountainsides during your trip. And actually, I'm going to make it so that each of you have to do one important, like, long-term roll, so that one person isn't doing everything. Who would like to try to gain additional food supplies to prevent, perhaps, short-term to long-term damage from exposure on the trip? This would be foraging, hunting, finding various little supplies along the way.
Boris.
You already have your guide who's too preoccupied charting your course. through the mountains.
I was a farmer.
Okay.
Perfect.
Farm, I could grow some stuff.
Like, that's not.
Just grow stuff along the way. Let me.
I grow a
Yeah.
tomato. Like we can eat it in like a few weeks.
You're not. Yeah.
All right. I need a strength and a will from you.
Oh. But you're tricky. You're a tricky
Can
individual.
I bow hunt?
You can use. I'll allow you to apply trickery for the will, but not the strength in this situation.
Okay, so
This is like I said. This is everything. Is hunting,
first
foraging.
okay.
just
First
that
things
sort of-
first. Strength.
Yep.
11.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna trick the will.
All right. Trick the will.
You're real tricky. Nice.
20 something ish.
Okay. Due to the resourcefulness of your traveling companion here, using his class abilities and his background, he is able to supplement both your fresh water and food supply so that none of you will arrive in the freehold malnourished or with a short-term disability or injury because of your food supplies. All right, my question for
duo.
my question for Boris is there anything that he can think of that he would do along this trip for the benefit of
Make
the
some
team?
pictures.
Yeah, I would definitely like.
to document the
You
journey.
keep morale. If
I
he was, if
would
he was a
document the
poet, he
journey.
could keep our morale up.
I'll document the journey. I'll like make little like painting sketches along the way. You know, just like oh, there was this flower and we saw
Like
this
this cool
river.
picture of Orion like navigating and then him
It's like,
hunting. and, like,
notes about my companion.
Doing like really important stuff that
Just-
saves our team.
I'd also end up. I'd try to grill Orion about what the flesh tower was like.
grill him good. Okay, roll an intellect and an agility.
Okay. I still don't have like any boosted stats for my level yet.
Nope.
That's my intellect, so that's 10.
Okay.
Agility is 19.
Okay. Well, he shares as you guys are approaching the freehold. He shares with you pictures of the journey. The setting, like what the events they're depicting, are very unextraordinary, but they are painted with exceptional skill. So it's very well executed mundane scenes.
Great. I'm glad we can provide this field trip for you.
You feel neither encouraged nor discouraged by this portfolio.
It's just okay. I'll see it when I have to report on it when I get back to university. I can have a good future.
If you get back to
Let me
university.
look. All right.
I've got a bright future.
Yeah, you do.
He doesn't want to die. He's too young.
Fused with a flesh spire.
God damn it.
That was a horrible fate.
Don't worry, we'll give you the power of flight.
Oh, go to the thing. No, I'm distrustful and I don't want to die. So what happens
That's
for me?
true. It wouldn't happen.
I'm like well intentioned, but I'm not necessarily honorable.
Okay. Where the Shield Mountains tumble into the sea, there stands a string of ancient dwarven fortresses that once commanded the eastern shores,
It's space health.
demonstrating the ingenuity and expertise of dwarf masons. These structures crown the low mountains with high walls and mighty turrets. So again, just think like Erebor from the Hobbit movies. Good example here.
Erebor.
That's right. Mighty turrets, passages carved in the raw stone, and mines that delve deep into the heart of the world. Peering out from the walls are enormous carvings of dwarf warriors, all in watchful poses, sheltering their stony eyes with one hand, gripping an enormous axe with the other. Strongholds evoke awe in all who see them. 500 years ago, the dwarfs holding the fortresses vanished, all at once with no sign or clue of where they went. It's like they're like the Dwemer. And then one day the hammers rang in the forges, next all was silent. Sound of industry and activity stilled for the first time in 1,000 years. Basically, that is the heritage of the freehold. But it basically, what happens is from the local or from the recent history, we have a bunch of freeloaders, or as they prefer to be called, freeholders, who basically all moved into this abandoned kingdom. So it's a mixed population, but they're fiercely independent. They still work the mines, producing iron, silver, other precious metals, and dwarves are only a very small percentage of the population. They are not of the original lineage who constructed these mighty fortresses. But a mixture of most races, with humans, of course, representing the majority. And upon approaching the freehold after your long trek, you are all very weather-weary, very hungry, thirsty, but you made it through the mountains, and to gain entry to the freehold, you'll need to approach one of these great dwarf gates.
So it's safe to say we have plenty of rest, like so damage.
Yeah, you'll all be at full HP. That is a given. And you do not encounter any contagions of the disease on your mountain trip. So
I will approach.
Okay. There are some human sentries high up on the battlements. Hail, travelers!
Hail!
Do you seek entry into the freehold?
We do.
We're going to send someone down. We just want to inspect for disease.
Aye.
Okay. Somewhere, perhaps being lowered in a bucket or some other unseen mechanism, eventually you see out of a side door near the gate a guard in like an iron chainmail suit approaching. And as he grows near, he says, "Oh, you came out of the Shield Mountains. That must have been a very difficult trek."
Aye.
He says, well, he takes a look at all of you, makes it over to your horses, the ladies. He says, oh yes, I can see you are in need of food and drink. Well, I see no signs of the disease here. You are free to enter. What sort of goods are you bringing into the freehold?
Cash.
Oh, business. Well, you are most welcome. He does a head count, counts your horses, and he says, there'll be 4 silver pieces for customs. Alright. Counts, he says, You are most welcome. I will return to the gate guards, and you will be admitted. We have the distinction of being free of the blight now for almost a week.
Purged it.
There were a number of cases that were in the city, but yes, we have been vigilant, and for whatever reason, the contagion has no longer been spreading in this area.
Almost a week, you say?
That is correct.
And when did you destroy the spire?
When did you say?
Yeah, I say when.
I haven't been keeping
I have
track.
it in my notes.
Oh yeah.
Do you? Well, my character's notes, not my
Oh,
own notes.
roll an intellect. Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
Well, my intellect has gone up since we
Oh,
started.
Alright.
his intellect is spiked.
It's 20.
Okay,
He's grown.
you met them
stronger.
5 days ago.
5 days ago.
See, almost a week.
So it's been about 6 days since the
Business
spire was
day, business
destroyed.
week.
That doesn't correspond directly.
He said almost a week.
Oh, almost a week. Well, maybe.
Okay. He heads back up. You see, like, there's a discussion that you can't quite hear because they're high up. And the gates open, and you are admitted into the mountainside to the freehold.
Mountain.
Yep.
Cool.
Like I said, think Erebor.
Okay. Rooms. Get some food.
Get some.
Guns.
I don't know how much guns are.
They're in the book.
I think it might only be like 1 gold coin.
So that would be insane. We could have like a fleet of
I
guns.
think we could. We could get a weapons stash.
I would take 2 guns.
I'll take guns. I'll spell
What
box.
do I need spells for when you got guns?
A pistol, base value 5 gold coins,
5 gold.
5 gold crowns. A rifle, 10 gold crowns.
But if we buy in bulk,
can
negotiate.
discount.
Yep.
yeah.
What are we gonna need? There's 3 of us. We're gonna need 2 rifles each.
You want a gun?
Fuck yeah.
Put a gun in his hand.
Gun in his hand. We'll make a man out
It's
of
like
him.
in Africa when they're handing out AKs to the kids.
What's the stats on the rifle and the pistol again?
Yeah.
Alright. Did they blow up in your face?
A rifle.
It's called Cthulhu.
A rifle is base 3d6 damage.
It's way better than a bow.
It has long range.
Oh yeah.
It has a misfire property. I think that's on crit fail.
That never happens.
No.
That never happens.
It's a pistols and rifles are exotic, but I think they may have some here. I'll just take a look at anything else that's particularly.
Is there like a reload, or do you have to? Or no.
There's reload.
Oh,
Yep.
damn.
How much damage does a pistol do?
2d6, and you can use it as an offhand.
2 pistols.
Yeah, you can.
And you
go
can just
with
have
it.
like 4 of them strapped, so you can just. You
Oh,
need to reload.
You just
No,
you're
but-
gonna kill all your hearts with.
Yeah,
that's
pistols.
great. Yeah.
There is like that penalty for 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Like you
but,
take a bunch of
but
bait.
the chance of landing 2 hits.
No, that's totally a part.
Especially on the heart, you could just.
Yeah, because the
just
heart.
shove it up
The
there.
heart you get an extra wound.
We need to just buy like 8 pistols or something.
Well,
I think I might be a rifleman.
I don't want
one other thing about the freeholds, there's 5 of them, but only 4 are occupied. The 5th one is just a place of great evil and ill repute. Like it's very much like Balin went to the fifth fortress 30 years ago, and we haven't heard from him yet. So, but the four that are occupied are
perfectly fine.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Okay.
All right, let's get it in.
Okay. They have the Cozy Cavern Inn.
Alright.
It's how many rooms do we need?
Yeah, we got like so many people.
Now we have an
We have
entourage.
horses.
5.
We have
food
7.
Food and drink is more expensive in the food.
Oh yeah, the women.
The women.
How many? 2?
Right, so they can go in a room.
Yep.
I get make sure the horses are horsed.
You guys are all completely out of rations. You have no food on any of you. So you'll want to buy. There's lots of stuff you want to buy.
Yeah.
For party. And I think once we finish all the transactions, that's where we'll call the session. So start thinking of your grocery list here.
$10 silver.
This is something you guys might want to look at. This is like adventuring
that's
that
it.
type of gear. It could be
Like,
usul
see.
to look at. So
I don't know.
Actually,
Are we
okay,
thinking
so
too
it's
small?
105.
By spending all our money on guns.
Well, maybe just one gun a person.
As opposed to what?
That's what I don't know. I like art and curiosities,
buy
magical artifacts.
Or you want to buy like a magical thing?
Maybe. Like a genie leash or something.
That's
a thing.
That's what it's called. It's called your magical lamp. That's what the genie leash is.
Yeah, it's already leashed.
You're right.
Let's see here, clothing accessories.
I could buy fine gloves.
You can buy those things that you shove up your butt and they make whips come out of your hand or whatever.
Wait, what?
God, I forgot about those.
Is that in here?
That
no,
might
it's only
be.
in
Wait,
here.
what are you talking about?
I don't know.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
Here,
that
watch
was brought up.
I don't know where that is.
Shopping. Yeah, and then eventually they pass out of your body in an explosive bowel movement that does cause you some damage.
Basically, food is all I'm really interested in here. I don't.
Oh, we
see
could
it.
buy some potions.
Oh, that could be useful.
Like, yeah, agility potions,
Mana.
might potions,
What? Oh.
phasing potions. You can just walk through walls.
Oh.
Oh,
You can just walk into the flesh tower.
Top hat.
top hat. Rations 1 week is this copper piece. Oh fuck yeah! Then I'll buy
You
like.
can buy food.
So if I buy 10 rations of
10 weeks of rations.
We could buy a house.
One
Knuckle
weight,
dusters.
one weight
What?
for
Buy a
every
wealthy
5
house.
weeks of
How
rations.
much?
50 gold crowns.
That'd be
You
500.
could
That
own
would be
property.
like all our money.
5,000 or 500.
That would be 500
500.
silver.
Yep.
So yes, we could do it, but it'd be like
We
our
could
nest
just
egg.
retire.
Actually, yeah.
Be like, the disease doesn't reach the
Yeah, it's
freehold.
fine.
So, you're
Just keep the freehold safe and then we're good.
Oh, blunderbuss. You can just load the
Oh
blunderbuss
my god.
with one silver piece of nails, coins, gravel, and other similar materials.
You know what I see here? I see a spyglass. There's 100 gold coins.
Christ.
Dirk was buried with a golden spyglass.
Oh, man.
That was our payday. If he had made it to this hold,
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
we would have had like 1,500
A bomb.
silver.
A bomb is 1 gold crown. How many bombs can we buy?
You can buy like 55
This
bombs.
is just
Jesus.
So that's with. I mean, I'm getting a gun for sure. We're gonna get some guns.
We should buy some bombs.
I like how when the money permits it, this just turns back into Shadowrun.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yo.
Ooh, I might buy a hawk.
It's so great. They finally get money and it's this wonderful like shopping mall experience.
New money.
The,
Yeah.
the
I
butt,
mean,
the
it's
butt,
a
whip,
tiny flying
the butt
animal.
whipped worm costs 1 gold crown each.
No, let's get a few.
I'm buying 10 weeks of rations.
Okay,
10 weeks.
That's only silver.
and that's for one person.
Oh,
So
so
you-
yeah, so I'll split it among.
So you go through that 3 times as fast.
Oh, actually, you know,
We can hold on the kid and put a butt worm inside.
And that's
we could buy like 100 dogs.
100 dogs. Look at all our dogs.
That's a lot.
This is
Dog.
like Gary's mod. Like stuff is just spawning in the sky as they see it.
I think I could buy 100 dogs too.
Oh my god.
What could be an animal?
I'm trying to think of anything that I would even want to buy with this shit.
There's a powder you can buy that puts you into a frenzy.
It would have been really funny if you guys left the flesh spire without checking like the
cave?
foundation,
Oh.
because then you would have been no reward whatsoever for doing that.
That's what I thought it was going to be.
Well,
It's its own
Good thing we
reward.
just went to sleep.
We went to sleep.
yeah, you did.
We got
We
fleeting
could,
heat potion. We could hire a mercenary for 5 silver.
I can smoke lotus petals to gain back spell cast. That's pretty useful.
How much do those cost?
That's a silver piece each.
You should get a
Well,
few of
I
those.
should get like
Dude,
a
whoa.
dozen.
You get a spell.
You get 1 expended spellcasting back.
Can
But
I
it takes
buy
an
it?
hour.
Can I buy spell books or something and learn spells from?
Not in the book.
No. Okay.
Should buy like 1,000 of those leaves and we'll just stuff them in my backpack.
No, we don't have that much gold. I mean,
It's only silver.
silver. We only have 500 silver.
It's not that much. There's this bottle. There's this drug that's sold in a phallus-shaped bottle.
Yeah, the
Lust.
yep.
And you use it by putting the bottle in your mouth and crushing it between your teeth.
Yeah, you
Wow.
could
Eat
give
that.
that to your witch ladies and then
Experience an overwhelming sensation of sexual desire.
Nice.
That's great.
You guys are gonna leave this town with
Year
0
700.
silver left, I'm sure. Just buy so many
Okay,
things.
well, I definitely want some bombs and some drugs.
All right, here I'll be your grand receipt here, because I know you guys are preoccupied with buying.
Yeah.
So this is all going to be a common pool. How much? What's all of your total money together?
Well,
Or if you don't, if you want to be separate, that's fine.
I have a gold crown.
Yep.
oh, that's all. Oh, he has like a.
He has all of it.
We'll convert it all to silver.
Well, we're
right
basically
now.
saying
Yeah.
it's common
How
money.
much silver?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Let's say, do you need an exact number?
Well, it depends on how much you want to buy. I mean, I was going to try and help you guys keep track of what you're spending.
524.
We could buy a medium-sized construct for 25 gold crowns.
Ooh.
Could buy a clockwork
Yeah.
to go into it, walk into the flesh tower carrying bombs.
But then we don't want to lose that construct.
No, that's true. He could drop them off.
What's
I'm just
the
dropping-
abilities of a construct? Like, can it?
It's a construct.
Fly.
It's a
Construct.
totally loyal clockwork.
Yeah.
Dazed while you're waiting to recast.
Yeah, it's not something you use in combat.
No.
Because you're blazing.
Yeah, you gotta
days.
Yeah.
You gotta like smoke these fucking pedals to
Yeah.
get one spell back.
Should be blazing up.
It's like, oh, that guy's stuck in the hole. I can unbury him, but it'll take an hour of getting high.
Well,
Well, I want to buy a rifle for sure.
right.
So
How much do those cost again?
10 gold.
Holy.
Actually, that's a lot, but it's really good. Well, is it that
So
good?
100 silver.
Is it that good?
You can buy this potion that you become size 1/10 for 1d6 minutes.
I would never want that.
You could sneak right into
I'm
the
small
orifice.
enough. I'm small enough.
Yeah, they just put you through a little.
Here you go.
How much does ammo cost in this world? Oh, here it is. 5 bullets is a silver.
Okay, well, how many bombs do we want? 5?
How much each are they? 1 gold.
1 gold. I'll throw
5
my
bombs.
gold in. So 5. Okay, 5
Alright, so our
bombs.
first official purchase is 5 bombs.
5 bombs.
You said you have 525 plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so 535 is for you two. That's what you're working with. You just bought 5 bombs for 50.
Right.
50. So I'm doing all
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And so okay.
I'd like 10 lotus petal doses.
Okay.
So that's 10 silver total.
How many lotus?
10.
Okay.
I feel like is a rifle barely better than a crossbow.
It's a lot cooler.
Can you
It is.
compound
It
how
is
many
way
lotus
cooler.
pills you smoke at the same time?
This drug is made from cow dung.
Perfect.
Maybe Phil would like that.
I'm actually gonna buy 5 lotus petals. I'll just subtract it from my thing.
Okay, you're keeping track of
Yeah,
your own.
keep
All right,
track,
I'm dealing with these guys with their.
Yeah, I'll deal with
big-
mine.
All right.
2 pistols or a rifle? That's really the real question.
Two pistols, man. You can beat 2 pistol man. How much better is a rifle than a pistol?
1d6
It's just
extra damage.
two-handed, but yeah, 1 extra d6.
Yep.
And long range.
Yep.
And because I used the spellbound thing, then I could easily just bind that in 1. Although I could spellbind 2 weapons, why couldn't I?
Can you?
It's a level 0 spell.
But can you do it? How many weapons can you do it to?
I can guess 3.
Did you want to buy any butt worms?
What do those do again?
You shove them up your butt and they give you whip hands or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't need that. In my life.
Okay.
Did they make you an abomination?
You can buy royal water, one of the most corrosive substances in existence.
Whoa.
That's pretty badass.
There's no reason why you couldn't spellbind multiple weapons.
Buy glue. Do we ever need glue?
You have multiple weapons then. Do you have any other spells besides that you'd want to use?
Sword appearance. Or Chaos Boon. Chaos Boon's pretty good. Well, it can be pretty bad.
It's chaotic.
I think I want a rifle.
You should go.
I'll buy a rifle.
I want a pistol.
We'll put you down for a pistol.
So
Is that 50?
pistol is 50, rifle is 100.
Okay.
1 pistol. 1 ammunition for that too.
How does ammo work?
It's a silver per 5 bullets.
I see.
How about like 25 rounds?
Sure.
Because then that'll be 5. That's pretty easy.
25 each.
All right.
Not 25 each.
Well, I want 25 too.
Oh, okay. So 10 silver worth of ammo.
Yeah.
So you're buying pistol too?
No, he's buying a rifle.
Oh, okay. So we got 25 and 25 rounds. Rifle is 100.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's going to be a little surcharge on the whole purchase at the end, just from the dwarf merchants or the freehold merchants. But if you guys are even getting close to your capacity, I'll let you know. Right now, you've spent 220.
Holy moly!
You've got 1 rifle, 1 pistol, 2 sets of 25 rounds for both of your weapons, 10 lotus petals, and 5 bombs.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I know bombs are cheaper than I thought they'd be.
What am I looking for?
Bomb prices.
For a class, there's a gunslinger class, which is pretty cool. What level did master paths get?
7.
Probably at the end of at 2 session starts from now, you'll be level 7 because you guys will go to 6 next session.
The second companion book doesn't add any items, I don't think.
Okay,
But
so,
you can play as a cat.
So then I guess you just stick with what you've got in those books for your purchases. Don't forget the mundane stuff too, because if you guys go on a long journey and don't have certain things, it'll be.
Play as a cat though.
It's truly amazing.
That's what I would do if I
If
died.
Orion only dies and the campaign keeps going, I'm sure he'll roll cat character next.
That's pretty perfect.
Actually, if I'm thinking ahead, I might switch to pistols.
Pistols are great.
Because the gunslinger, you turn a pistol into a 6-shooter.
Oh my god, that's better than
Some
you
rolling
sit-
shit
you wouldn't
right
have to
there.
reload. You wouldn't have to reload until 6.
Should I just mark you down for 2 pistols instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my long.
Because I don't even have to change the cost, because 2 pistols is the same cost.
Same thing.
Alright. Even with guns and drugs, bombs, all the good things.
It is Shadowrun.
Yeah. Glorious.
Those are always the best things.
Yep.
I don't know what else we would need. I could buy glue, but aside from that, since we turned down the idea of
Are you doing just the math or writing it down as well?
putting buttworms
I'm
in
doing
the boy,
math and items.
Okay, so I haven't written down anything yet.
Okay.
we could
Well,
give the kid a buttworm and then glue him shut.
I'm assuming you're gonna want more rounds. 25 is not gonna be enough with 2 6-shooters, is it? Should upgrade to 50, I think. Alright. So another 25 rounds for Thomas, another
Oh yeah,
5.
I think I do on an animal. Ooh, armor. That's not to think about. I want armor. Light armor requires strength.
Yeah, that's why I can never wear it.
It's too bad.
Aren't there some potions in that book that are good?
Let me look. They were nearby. Alertness, antitoxin, fleeting youth. What's that?
We can make him younger.
Appears to be in the prime of its life for 26 days.
Perfect.
You could look
can
at
be
old.
How much does that cost?
1 gold coin.
I ain't spending that.
And how does it last?
2d6 days.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Be a man.
That's some of
You
the-
can be a
I'm
man
nice.
for a few days.
So what I'll do then, when we've done for you 2 all of your expenses, I'll let you know the remainder, and then you can divide it equally between the 2 of you.
Okay, make perception rolls for boon. With a boon, alertness. Toxin. Remove poison.
That's insane. I didn't even know that.
The what is?
But when you
yeah,
found that out, because how do I argue against that? You're like, it's in the book. Like, oh my god.
That was
It's
insane.
like, well, the merchant will give you all the money he has. He doesn't have 100, but he can give you a good deal. Yeah.
Not only was it a spyglass, it was a golden spyglass. I don't even know how that makes sense.
100 gold. Like the magnification and optics was just truly like a one of a kind.
I feel like it's like that in D&D too. I think the spyglass is worth a lot.
Yeah.
too damn bad that a clockwork burned down his house.
What a shit.
And then decommissioned himself.
What a shit.
Just went under a pile of garbage and turned down.
That's it?
Invisibility potions.
Yeah, that's pretty
1
useful.
gold coin. Seeing potion is only 5 silver, and you can see in shadows and darkness if they're well lit.
That's not bad.
Night vision potion.
Remove all disease and poison afflictions affecting it, and heal damage yielded twice.
That will not. I'm just gonna warn you. That will not work on the campaign disease.
But heal twice your
Actually,
yeah.
it's 10 gold coins, so forget it. We can't.
At that rate, it fucking should work on the campaign.
I know.
Yeah, that's insane.
It'll help your natural rest roll, but it won't.
1,000 gold. No, it's only 100 silver, but it's a lot for a potion.
Yeah.
Let's just get some healing potions. I think for sure that's a no-brainer.
Okay.
How many each? These are a size each, right? Damn.
What?
A size
A
for
weight
10.
each,
Yep,
like for
weight.
potions.
Oh. Yeah, fuck.
Maybe 2.
Whatever you feel comfortable.
We got horses now.
Not in battle.
We could buy a war horse.
Can we?
Yeah, that's on the list of animals. 10 gold coins.
10 gold for a war
Or just a
horse.
mule. 2 silver.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Dog for 5 copper.
Oh my god, we could buy so many dogs.
We could just strap a potion to each dog. Or strap a bomb
And we
to
name
dog.
each one and we can call
Dog
them over.
bombs. Just
They can,
God, you could
they're-
do so much.
They're bomb deliverers.
We should buy like 40.
dogs. Just gonna have a bunch of hungry dogs who like end up eating us.
I mean, how much does 40 dogs cost?
20 silver.
20 silver!
For
40
dogs. Just have a fucking pack of 40 dogs.
If you go on an ocean voyage with 40 dogs aboard the ship,
Oh my
there'd be a lot on the poop deck. You'd have to clean that.
Well, we're heading north, so
Oh, okay, that's right.
You need a lot of meat too.
they'll find their own meat.
Yeah, they just roam and then they come back in the morning. Yeah.
Jerry gone? Where'd that one sailor
No,
go?
we just hire like a bunch of killers. It's 5 silver for a mercenary.
Holy shit. We should buy 5 or 6.
We're overpaying Brixton or whatever his name is.
Way too much.
You should, yeah. Get a couple
This is
mercenaries.
all,
We
this is
should
all
get-
up to you
We
guys.
should get 4 of them.
4 mercenaries.
4
20
mercenaries.
silver a week. Actually, we're going on a month-long journey. It's going to add up really quick.
Yeah, that's true. How far is it to this northern one?
You've got plenty of time to calculate it. Are you planning to go on horseback or on foot?
I mean, we got these horses. We might have a
We
war
have
horse.
Horse-
3, but with
horseback
4
will-
mercenaries?
Horseback will make it about
That
20%
seems great.
faster.
I don't think we should get 4. I was thinking like maybe 1.
A pair. Then you each have your own personal guard as well.
Well, how long is it on foot?
Do you want to leave those horses behind?
I don't. They're not our horses.
How are we going to harry? How are we
You
gonna
estimate
carry
it'll be
everything
20. It'll be 22 days.
Yeah, so that's.
You could buy horses.
Yeah. Like buy a war horse.
They have 100 horses.
So
We can
about
have them
3
ride
weeks.
mules.
So three weeks. About
3 weeks, so that's 15 silver per mercenary.
Yeah, it might be worth
Yeah, it might be worth 2.
bodies to throw into the tower.
Yeah, they can.
you
go
only have to
first.
pay. You only pay for 1 week up front.
Okay,
We might find more money.
and we might find less mercenaries.
This is like the last major city, probably along the way. There'll be some smaller towns on the way to this one, but
Okay, let's get 2 mercs.
okay. So 2 mercs at first week pay is 10 silver.
Okay. How much does a horse cost?
A
Not a war horse.
regular horse is 2 silver.
That's nothing.
It is.
We could get 40 dogs and 20 horses.
And a hawk. I want a hawk.
To watch over it all.
Do you have a spell to like see through its eyes or something?
No, I wish.
That's probably a druid thing.
I could grab it out of the air though.
French, it just starts. Fucks you up.
You want a hawk?
I want a pet hawk.
All right. How much for a hawk?
1 silver.
Oh, that's not
Nothing.
bad.
We could get so many hawks.
Get 40 hawks!
Just rain down blows on this flesh spire.
They're pecking the flesh out.
And do you want a couple horses? We gotta feed these horses too.
Yeah, that's always a problem. I think we need at least one more horse. We have 2 mercs.
You're right. One more horse.
They'll have to buy.
How many horses total?
So we're gonna have 4. We're only buying 1 more.
We're only getting 1 more.
One horse added to the list.
Yeah.
How much is a horse? 2?
2.
Yep.
Okay.
Saddles are 5 copper each.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 copper.
So 1 silver for 2 saddles.
What fits?
Oh no,
in
you only have okay. Alright, then 0.5.
What fits in the saddle bag?
All sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
How many do you need to?
You'll want 1
equip
saddle.
a horse.
2 saddle bags, 1 on each side.
That's how it works.
So 4 copper. You can say 1 silver for the saddle and saddle bag.
Sure.
And a saddle blanket. Perfect. That's
All right.
10 copper. Keep that thing warm.
Bombs. We'll put all 5 bombs on the
horse.
mercenary horse.
We're buying like Bob and Rob can share a horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna be real
So,
close for 3
so
weeks.
far for animals, they just have a hawk and a horse.
I think that's all we're buying.
Yeah, I don't know what other animals we'd really
Don't want the dogs.
I mean,
It's just too much
in
of
a
a joke.
dream, I'd like to have
bird.
the dogs, but
All right.
I don't know what they're really going to be used for.
I feel like they'd all just die or run away.
It's a very Mr. Underwood thing. Like,
Yeah.
these are my dogs.
I'd like to have Boris ride into the flesh spire riding a dog.
like leading a charge of dog cavalry.
Yeah, I mean that would be wonderful.
Alright,
but-
so then we could look at like stuff like that, like tools and shit. Oh, I'm going to want a toolkit
For what?
for 1 silver to eventually make 6 shooters.
Oh,
Oh, like you need to do it.
1 silver for the toolkit.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought it was a spell.
You bought a bunch of rations. Do you guys want to buy any rations?
yeah,
we'll need a
rations.
lot of rations.
What did you say it is for like a week?
I bought 10 weeks of rations. I think that was 2 silver.
Okay.
It was like 5 weeks was a silver or something.
Okay.
Opium is 5 copper.
Or no, was it?
Opium?
It's 5 copper only.
Or was it?
What does it do?
I can't remember what a week
It's
of
just,
rations.
it's just under
Look,
food.
there's an actual week of rations here.
I want 5 weeks of opium.
It
That's
might
my
actually-
rations.
It might be more than that for silver.
It's
I can't
under
remember.
food and accommodations.
It really doesn't say.
There's a week.
No.
A week of rations is listed somewhere.
Oh, that. Yeah, let's look. Sack. Rations 1 week, 1 copper.
Oh, there you go.
Damn,
rations
I
are
can feed us
dirt
for a long
cheap.
time.
Yeah.
But
I think
they
we were
do
listing
weigh
them in
things.
days. I think it's not supposed to be measured in weeks.
Maybe.
It looks like 1 ration is 1 week. I mean,
Well, it just says
So it
week
says
of
here.
rations. That's what we all had written down. A week of rations.
oh, I suppose then we were using it. Okay.
Okay.
I think
so
it
we
was-
should each have like 6 weeks or something like that.
Do we need more pack animals?
A mule?
You want to throw a mule in the mix?
Let's get 40.
I mean, if we have to gallop with the horses, that mule is done for.
You're not gonna be galloping.
These
Okay.
horses are going to be laden with 250.
They're
bombs.
mainly pack animals themselves, but then it'll spare you fatigue.
We
and
can get-
exposure.
We can have a
Fit-
pack
A
mule.
mule is the same price as a horse, though.
What?
Well, the mule's designed for carrying.
Could it
more.
carry more?
Yeah.
If
Oh,
we're
okay.
going to have all these things,
That's his
buy
job.
a mule. Buy a
That's
fucking
his job.
wagon. Buy a wagon
You know what?
to go with these horses and these
We're
mules.
like traveling
There's like
high
100
on the hog
horses.
here. Yeah.
I mean, it's a 3-week trip just to get to this one spire, which is in the middle of fuck
yeah. What does a
nowhere.
wagon?
So then we're gonna have to take like a 4-week trip to get to
What
another
does a
town.
wagon cost?
It should be in
Is
there.
that in here?
Like at this point, yeah, with all
It should be under vehicles.
all the pack animals we have and all the people just have
If we had
a
more money,
wagon
we
or
could,
2
buy,
wagons.
we could buy an airship, but we'd have to rob people.
Vehicles. Adventuring gear, weapons, living expenses, destitute.
I don't know where it is.
Might find it in the glossary.
The glossary. Gloss you.
I'm gonna gloss your face. Your ass. Your ass.
No one bought any worms.
It's not in there.
No, it's
No.
very disappointing.
Is that
We
vehicles?
passed on
Glossary, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe for the next,
Oh, there
the
it's
next
a-
Stephen Lord campaign,
Yeah.
the worm campaign.
I don't know. I don't. There's no vehicle or wagon in the index.
Well, I can create a wagon. That's not a problem.
It's absolutely in a book. I know it is. Maybe it's in this one.
I'd probably say for a wagon, maybe 5 silver.
Oh, it's
A wagon is 5 gold.
it's way more.
I will not say 5 silver.
A cart is 2 gold.
Okay.
It's like a
I mean, because a wagon, you can jump in that thing. You can be in there.
You can.
throw all
How
your
many
shit in there.
horses?
Cart is 4 cargo.
How much is a wagon?
6.
Yep.
How many horses to pull it? 1?
Probably 2.
Probably 1 for a cart and 2 for a wagon.
2 horses for a wagon, 1 for a cart.
Yep.
So cargo is that's the total size of cargo that it can carry.
Oh,
So
okay.
it seems like you're
So
better off
you bring
getting
back like
2
an Easter
carts.
Island head in a wagon. Something nice and big like that if you want it.
4 size is 4 people's worth of stuff.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit.
in a cart.
Yeah, that's like 800
Yeah.
pounds worth of stuff.
And it's only 1 horse each, so we can get 2 carts.
We could have 2 carts.
Why not just have 1 wagon?
Carts
That's
carry
2
more.
horses.
And yeah, 2
it's
carts
cheaper,
is
right?
8 cargo.
Is it cheaper to get 2 carts
It's cheaper to get
Yeah.
2 carts.
than to get 1 wagon?
Yes.
That doesn't make sense.
Everything you said is correct.
Well, is it
Cart
addition
has
to-
slightly less health. But
I mean, what could possibly happen
yeah,
on the road?
Well, you can't sit in a
a
car.
wagon has
The wagon could protect us from like elements.
The wagon has higher like max speed, but we're not going max speed.
No.
Breakneck pace.
Unless there's a dragon chasing after you or something.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Could buy a train for 10,000 gold.
A train?
Yeah,
a
buy a
locomotive.
train.
Locomotive.
Oh
Yep.
my.
Yeah, I'm fine with 2 carts.
Horses in.
You probably wouldn't need the mule.
Yeah,
we
no
wouldn't need the
mule.
mule.
But if those horses are carrying the carts, then we would need horses to ride. Or can we
Yeah,
still-
Well, I can ride in the cart. People can ride in the cart.
Yeah, when you're not carrying back
Pounds.
tons of silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
6 size. Okay. Yeah. So it's 8. When it says 800 pounds, is that 800 weight?
No.
No, it's 4 size.
How does that translate to like stuff you're carrying?
I don't know. Sean made that up.
I did.
Oh, okay.
It's a system that streamlines it so we're not doing a strict pound basis because it's kind of like like it was said to roughly translate to about 10 pounds per strength in addition to like your clothing, but I simplified it so.
Yeah, I mean they don't do.
But so it should be safe to say we put our stuff
Yeah.
that we're not immediately using in the carts. Shouldn't be a
Yeah,
problem.
you could do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's just do 2 carts.
So 2 carts.
We'll have 4 horses total and 2 carts.
Okay, so
Yeah.
no more mule. 2 carts is what, 4 silver?
It's 4 gold.
4 gold, so that's
40
40.
silver.
Okay. How many horses are you purchasing now?
Just 1.
Just the 1.
Okay.
Of Phil's horses is driving the other cart.
Do you want a crowbar?
What do we need? We're going to a flesh spire.
You're right. An hourglass, perhaps.
Magical weapon.
Knuckle dusters. Oh, Garrote.
Garrote?
You can use it to grab creatures size no more
Yeah,
than
we know what the.
I didn't know what it was.
Alright.
Oh, is that like a rope you string up
Yeah,
something with?
yep.
Okay.
Buy a urban house for 50 silver.
That's all.
I know it's nothing, but
What the hell?
we'd have a place to party when we get back.
We can buy it then.
Yeah, we'll be able to buy a castle.
Navigator,
Poison net.
Yeah.
You like
That'd be
just
pretty good.
right
navigators, instruments,
It's like that Simpsons
a
episode.
compass, charts,
Yeah, actually, we should have some.
and other tools.
We should have some navigation shit.
Let's buy navigators instruments.
Because we're heading into the
It's
wilderness.
only 2 silver for
Perfect.
navigators instruments.
There you go.
Alright, nav instruments. Could you repair one of your carts with a toolkit, or would you need?
Let me read that.
Yeah.
A collection of tools used to work in one's profession.
Okay. I'm gonna just say this. I will create cart repair supplies for 2 silver. It would be enough to service and repair both carts if they broke down.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you'll be like an extra wheel, some bearings, that sort of thing. All right. Okay. Is that the grand total? Oh, and you guys are both buying a shit ton of rations. I'll just say like trip and return journey worth rations for like 2 silver.
Were healing potions in there?
Your healing potions are not in there. You'd never.
Okay, so I'd like to buy. I mean, we have the card. We don't have to carry them all at all times.
What? More potions?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like for certain, like we get something that like we don't need all the time, but like
Mm-hmm. What are those?
Light.
1 silver each?
Healing is 2 silver each. It's kind of.
How much are we at?
You want to know now? Alright, I'll tell you.
It's crunch time.
Alright, so 100 plus 20 plus another 100. Oh, no. Yeah. Plus 50. You guys have spent 286 before a 5% market.
God, we have so
I thought
much
we
money.
spent way more.
You spent
We have
286.
so much money.
I like 10 healing potions.
Like 5 more bombs.
First.
How much is that?
Oh, it's a cold.
I mean, I can already.
You can just become invisible, so forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just maybe like, I don't know, 8 healing potions.
Okay.
Why not just 10? That's 20 silver.
And total?
Yeah.
Okay. And do we want more bombs?
How many bombs do we need?
You've got 5
I don't
bombs
think
right
you
now.
need to ask that question.
Let's say we use 2 per spire. There's 4 left, right?
4 left.
Or 5 left.
4 left.
You have 5 bombs in total.
No, you mean spires. 4 spires.
There are 4 spires.
So I have 3 more bombs. That's a 2 bomb per spire. Rash.
That's enough.
I'm not riding near that cart.
Okay, fine. 3 more bombs.
I'm just
So
like,
that's
how,
30 more.
like
Yeah.
each session, are we gonna go through more than 2 bombs?
I don't know. Who knows? You
Right.
get bomb happy. When you've got bombs on hand, you tend to use them.
We might get more soon.
Start off
Spells.
such a tame party.
We're against
Ooh, you
evil
scrolls.
forces.
You can buy scrolls or spells,
Ooh.
incantations.
How much does that cost?
Depends on the spell.
Depends on the level of the
Well,
spell.
what? Tell me.
0 level is 1 silver, rank 1, 5 silver, rank 2, 1 gold, rank 3, 5 gold, rank 4, 10 gold, rank 5, 50 gold, rank 6, 100 gold.
That gets a little pricey.
Yeah, it doesn't. That would require more research. I'm
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
not gonna know right now.
So now you guys are at.
Oh, I need a broom.
Okay, how much for a broom? We'll say 0.5 silver.
Broom?
Okay. Broom's added.
Added.
It's very sturdy.
Next session.
Okay. Now you're at 336.
Oh, yeah, maybe we should have a 10.
I could buy fine shoes.
I like the tent idea better.
You're at 336 before a 5% increase
Okay.
for the merchant.
Deck of cards, already got that, I think.
How much
Starbox.
You didn't say how much a tent was.
Oh, it's 5 copper.
Okay, that rounds it up with the broom to 1 silver.
Okay,
Broom and
good. We
10.
got a 10.
Large iron spike. Oh, rope.
They have like a grappling hook.
Sure they do.
Grapnel.
Grapnel?
That's like grape shot.
That's not what it says. I don't know
Okay.
what the fuck it is.
Alright, I'll allow this 5 more minutes and then I'm
Getting the fuck out.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
This
No.
has been going on for a while.
This has actually been.
Oh, you can buy
Over half
torturer's
hour.
tools?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay, if you find another clockwork tied up,
Yeah, that's true.
twist off his nips.
That'll teach him.
Yeah, stupid clockwork.
You think you're a human? Not anymore.
No.
No.
Lockpicks.
We have bombs.
Yeah, those replace everything.
Let me. Oh yeah, weapons. Maybe there's like just a useful like utility weapon.
the guns are definitely the most exciting.
We didn't really look at like magical artifacts.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't know if you're gonna have money left for that.
Yeah, how much do you think those are?
Well, I'm saying right now you're at 337 before your 5% increase.
So you think they'll cost more than 100 silver?
No, I'm just saying you might not. You might want to have a little bit left over, but I wanted to stop you from going after them.
One copper.
We could buy holy water if we find another demon. Does 1d6 damage plus 1 for each of its corruption.
Ooh, that could be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
How much for holy water?
3 silver.
Okay.
That's surprising.
Vial of holy water.
Just want 1. I mean, we do have bombs.
I expect to come across. Yeah, bomb is. Yeah.
Demons aren't expecting a bomb.
You gonna mix the holy water now?
But the holy water
No,
won't damage other stuff or ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, I like the holy water. I just
worrying how much. How much corruption does a demon have?
who knows? Nothing could be more corrupted.
I'd probably do 1 corruption per size level. So that
It's
would
like barely any. Isn't it?
Yeah, I lied. We could be way more corrupted than that.
So
That seems like it's.
I'll
I'm more
go
corrupt.
They eat corruption.
yeah, no, alright, I'll go 2 corruption per size. So tiny would be 2, small would be 4, medium, which is what you encounter, that'd be 6.
So that would be 1d6 plus 6.
Yeah.
Whereas a bomb is 3d6.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright, let's get 1 and we'll test it out.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
If it's-
We'll have Boris toss it when he's fighting a demon.
Maybe there's I mean, give me the book for a second. You can tell,
They might list it.
they might have value.
Value.
Yeah. A medium demon.
No, I don't think it says.
No. So I'd think about it a little bit more. It might go up a bit.
I mean, they eat it.
They
So
do, yeah. I mean, the most a human can acquire is like, 9
there's
or more.
no
is what-
limit.
Yeah.
There's no limit to
No,
corruption.
there isn't. Alright, well, I'm going to say this is a transaction, and if there's more you want to buy, save it for next session.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that's probably fine.
Yep. It's at a pretty nice number right now. Alright, 357 is what all of that shit cost you with the fee imposed. You had 535 between the 2 of you. So, just a second. You each have 89 silver remaining.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then here's your, were you writing down any of the items, Thomas, or no?
I'm just starting now. I
Okay.
wrote 2 pistols and 50 bullets.
Yep.
Tom, what have you been?
That's all I
You
need.
guys have eight bombs in one of your cards. You have 2 cards, so
Do you want to write those down?
10 lotus petals.
Those are you guys.
Yeah, all right. 8 bombs.
You've got your own pistol.
I'll write down the hawk.
Okay,
you
good.
should.
It's your hawk.
Yeah.
I'll name him something.
You have 2 mercenaries.
You could write that down.
Okay, 2 mercenaries.
They've
I gotta
been
think of a
paid-
funny
they've been
name.
paid-
Like
they've
they
been
gotta
paid
have
through 1
rhyming
week.
names.
All right.
So you it's good that you have money left over because you're gonna need to pay the
Oh
mercenary.
yeah, that's
Yeah. You bought a horse.
I'll write that down for the mercenaries.
And that horse has been provided all of the saddle stuff, so don't worry about that. He's got 2 saddle
We'll
bags, a
just
blanket.
assume.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thomas, you have your toolkit. You have navigation instruments.
Take that.
You have a cart repair kit, so you've got 2 extra wheels and all that good stuff in there. Trip and return trip rations. So as long as you don't massively like lose it all on a cart, we won't worry about rations for this trip. 10 healing potions. That's important.
5 each. Does Boris won't have any?
Boris is not involved in this transaction.
Yeah, this was...
Okay. 5. I'll really take
Alright,
5.
fine.
Oh, when you gave Boris his money, did you deduct that from...
Yeah, he
I
did.
did.
Okay. You got 10 in a broom, and then 1 vial of holy water.
Did you write down 10?
No. I'll write down 10, and I'd like the holy water.
I'm gonna go crash.
Alright.
That was a very fun shopping trip.
It's more shopping than we ever did in Sprawl.
What an extravaganza.
And perhaps any RPG.
Yep. Well, I mean, the first time we played Shadowrun, that was Barons, and we weren't doing big shopping for that because we didn't have...
no, we could barely scrape 2 pennies together.
Street level. So
Killing prostitutes. All sorts of
pulling out.
Setting up cots. Oh yeah, no, we bought cots once.
While we were building up our base.
Cots. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll be turning this place into the Barrens soon enough.
Remember we had like some old like crippled guy sitting in the top window as our
We gave him like a rifle.
Put a gun in his hand.
Did he tell us about the treasure buried in like the fucking radiator?
Yeah, we went and got it.
And we had to hide it in the other room so we didn't die of radiation.